The York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
It is gone! Game over!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Wellspan Sports Medicine, People's Bank, Shipley Energy, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Brewery Products, Harvey's Rental, Racehorse Tavern, Flying Feet Sports Shoes, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Dasher Investment Services, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, Royal Manchester Golf Links, Community Progress Council, Fast Signs, York County Bar Association, Philly Pretzel Company, Wolf's Bus Lines, Grand Falloons, PA Lottery, and by Downtown Inc.
Nelly Rodriguez, a walk-off two-run home run! It's right there, he's got it, and this game is over! The Revs with a record-setting comeback!
Now, with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Daryl Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from People's Bank Park here in downtown York. Welcome to game number 85 of York Revolution Baseball. Tonight, next to last game of this homestand, Revs need to win these next two to have a 500 stay here on this 12-gamer, and tonight trying to even the series against the Charleston Dirty Birds. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Jake Ness. Welcome to a warmer evening, a pleasant evening here in late July in downtown York. And Revs coming in tonight 7-11 in the second half, 4.5 back of Lancaster, who did lose last night. Charleston, though, suddenly hot, a season-high 6 straight wins. They are 10-9 in the second half and in second place within 4.5 of Gastonia in the South. And last night, the Revs, a tremendously well-pitched game from Alex Sanabia, 6 innings, just 1 unearned run. The Revs, though, could only manage 1 run all night. It came from the first batter that they sent to the plate. He deals, and a swing and a well-struck ball to center. Seymour was deep. He chases right center. It's gone! J.C. Encarnacion parks a first-inning leadoff home run. Number 9 of the season for him. And another drive deep to the opposite field gap. And 4 pitches in, the Revs have a 1-0 lead. Yeah, but the rest of the night was frustrating offensively. And, Jake, it's a tough night to waste a great start like that. And then Charleston, a big 5-run 10th inning, winning it 6-1 in 10.
Yeah, ultimately it just seemed like at the end of the day, whatever could go wrong would go wrong in that 10th inning. And, you know, Duke von Schaben made some tough pitches early, but just got some, tough batted balls in play. And then ultimately everything fell apart. But the old adage is really you can't win if you can't score. And ultimately just 1 run on the first batter of the game for the Revs offense. They stranded double figures again, which is always going to be a killer. And, you hope you can just bounce back tonight with Travieso on the mound.
Yeah, tonight it will be Nick Travieso, 4-5 with a 4.46 ERA. He was great Thursday morning against Gastonia. Lefty Luis Cruz goes for Charleston, just signed. Does have Atlantic League experience previously, and he'll make his Dirty Birds debut tonight. Take a look at what's on tap, brought to you by Brewery Products and Yuengling here tonight. And coming up next, part 1 of 2 on the pregame, an interview with Revs reliever Nick Howard, who joined us a short time ago. We'll check in with Mace here in just a moment as well. And our first pitch tonight set for 6:30 here in York on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
As a thank you to our customers and community, Shipley Energy invites you to a free night of baseball at our Customer Appreciation Night, Thursday, August 4th at People's Bank Park. Enjoy a perfect summer evening with friends and family and cheer on York's home team. Gates open at 5:30 and first pitch is 6:30 p.m. on August 4th. Don't miss this night full of baseball giveaways and fun at People's Bank Park. To claim your free tickets, visit ShipleyEnergy.com. That's ShipleyEnergy.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
welcome back. Pre-game from People's Bank Park tonight. Revs hosting Charleston, and Revs reliever Nick Howard is our guest. And Howie, great to have you on, and great to have you here in York. How have you enjoyed what, I guess it's been maybe 2 months now you've been here? How have you enjoyed calling this your home for the summer so far?
Everything, my experience here has been great. The fans have really welcomed everybody in and tried to make it as much as like home as you can. We have a great group of guys in the clubhouse, and obviously Mace is leading this team and making it fun to play here, so it's been a good time.
What a day at Pitchers BP today. That's always a favorite, right?
Oh yeah, no, I hit in college, so it's always fun to turn back the clock and always just let loose a little bit, have some fun, and enjoy the game. So it's always a good time when I see Pitchers BP on the board.
How many did you hit out today?
I think it was about 3. I wasn't too sure. I was just glad I didn't swing and miss on any of them.
Were they all left center? Did you get any over the nemesis?
I think I got one over the wall, so I'll have to tell Big Don that when he does the hit the wall chant, I can get in on that now.
Who else impressed? I mean, were you keeping score?
No, I mean, I think overall as a group, I was pretty impressed. As obviously Nicely hit some out, Ventura hit some out, and I think everybody held their own. So I think the whole pitching group is pretty proud of our performance.
Yeah. Well, I knew you and Nicely both. He was committed to Virginia, and he would have also been a position player as well. I got to get out of the booth more because I found out today that you hosted him on his visit.
Yeah. So I guess it was 2012 or 2013. I was a freshman or sophomore at Virginia, and I remember hosting Nicely on his official visit. And it's a small world. I mean, there's a couple guys that I played with here, and then obviously knowing Nicely before. It's always nice to see familiar faces, so it's fun to play with these guys again.
Yeah. How tough was it when you eventually had to just focus on pitching to put the bat aside?
It's definitely an adjustment because obviously in the game of baseball, there's going to be failure, so it was always easier for me to balance out the failure because if I wasn't swinging it well, I was more times than not, I was at least pitching well, so it felt like I was contributing to the team, and vice versa. If I wasn't pitching or fielding well, I tried to get some hits. So it definitely kept my mind occupied on the next pitch and trying to do what I can for the team. So it's definitely an adjustment. Narrowing it down to just pitching. So you have to mentally just make that adjustment and kind of get through the slumps a little bit different of a way than you would if you were playing both ways.
I'm talking with Nick Howard. I'm sure one of the highlights, you guys did go to Omaha, right? You were in the College World Series?
Yeah, so my junior year in 2014, we came in second place, and then the following year they won it all. So it was nice to see, although I wasn't a part of it, I mean, putting Virginia kind of on that stage and representing the school was always fun. So
what's it like to go into that environment with the packed stadium and you're on ESPN and everything? And I think you were in a 15-inning game that you won against TCU. Is that right?
Yeah. So pitching in that stadium, I mean, it's the pinnacle of college baseball. So at that point in your career, I mean, that's pretty much as high as you can get in front of, we played in some pretty tough crowds that kind of prepared us leading up to that point. But getting that stadium-like atmosphere, it's a lot of fun. You definitely have a lot of adrenaline going, and it's something you'll cherish for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and college crowds are different, right?
Yeah, for sure. They a lot of those fan bases do their research. They're very passionate about their fan base. So if they can get an advantage any way they can, they'll pretty much nothing's off the table what they'll say to you.
Was Charlottesville that way too?
Yeah. No, I mean. It was definitely fun. We would play in front of 3,000, 5,000 fans. If it was a bigger game, maybe more. Last time I was there, the stadium has grown more, so more people can fill up those bleachers. So it was a lot of fun playing there.
Well, from there, obviously, you're a first rounder to the Reds. Did you know that they were on you leading up to that?
To be honest, I mean, I probably talked to them the least amount. I remember. We were going into the Super Regionals the next day, and this is when the draft was still while the NCAA postseason was going on. Now it's after the World Series, so I think the draft was Thursday night, and you never really know. I mean, you hear rumors, but you don't really know for sure until you kind of go through it. And we were just watching the draft. We were streaming it on an iPad onto the TV, and I was in a hotel with my parents, and we're watching the draft just like everybody else. And typical story, just like your agent's kind of just telling you what's going on. And the Reds called and had to make a decision if I would go there. And it happened so fast, but I mean, it was obviously a great experience.
And of course, Travi was before you and a first rounder to them. How far back do you guys go?
Travi and I go way back. Like you said, he was with the Reds maybe a year or two before me, but we were kind of on the same path for a while, and unfortunately we did a lot of injury rehab together. So I mean, we've played and been together for a while.
Yeah. What all did you have to go through, if you're willing to share that?
So I had shoulder surgery in 2017, summer of 16, and missed all of 17. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, obviously at the time it's pretty detrimental to your career, but you try and take everything within stride, and everything happens for a reason. So mentally, to kind of just build myself back up and get ready to go back out there. And obviously it's still a process to get through it, but you try and take the silver lining and everything.
Yeah. All right, that is part one of our interview with Nick Howard here tonight. We'll take a break, check in with Mace. The Racehorse Tavern Managers Report is next.
Angie's List is now Angie, your home for everything home. With Angie, you could cross your next project off your to-do list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, and we'll handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. Or browse reviews, compare quotes from pros, and connect instantly, all for free. For everything from routine maintenance to a dream remodel. Because however you want your project done, we'll get it done. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
Looking good, Mrs. Dubs.
The head groundskeeper at Thad's Golf Course just retired.
We need to find someone in the next 2 weeks. Someone with botany and management experience.
He needs a replacement because the greens are already looking a little rough.
Water and aeration. They need to know it all.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by interviewing on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Racehorse Tavern Managers Report. Now here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
All right, Mace. Well, we begin today with a real treat. Your pitcher's got BP, let me remind you, one of the 4 that you owe them. But that was a really fun time. Is it fun for you to be the one throwing those?
Oh, for sure. I want to see him hit as many home runs as possible. They don't get a ton of swings, but we gave like 15 total, 3 different rounds, 6, 4, 5, whatever. But we did have some guys that were pretty successful getting the ball out of here, though.
Who impressed you?
Well, I mean, I think Howie had the most, right? I think he had 3. Nicely was pretty impressive. He hit one right-handed and one left-handed and the next swing one right-handed. That was pretty impressive. Martin had a couple. I can't remember if Ventura had any or not. He might have had one, right? So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a ton of home runs, but, for guys that really never swing the bat. And even the guys that didn't hit home runs, there were a lot of pretty hard hit line drives. And, so it was fun for everybody. I know they enjoy that. So I enjoy throwing it, too.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun earlier today. And have to talk about the game last night, a little less fun. And offensively, that's a challenge when you're facing 7 different guys, isn't it?
There's no doubt. You're not seeing the same guy twice, so it's a different look every time you go up there. And I mean, that's, it's tough. I mean, it's tough on hitters that way. Both teams pitch really, really well for, we pitch really well for 9 innings. When you get into the extra innings, for me, you and I talked about this before, it's like you're going to expect the guy on second is going to score. I mean, it doesn't even take a base hit to get him home, right? You could bunt him over in a fly ball and there's your run, right? So, but your goal is you'd like to keep it to 1, right, like we did on Sunday, and then we're able to get 2 because I expect us to score 1 also. But, last night just didn't work out that way. And, their 1 run they scored in the first 9 innings was an unearned run. So, when you look at it that way, you could say, well, we could have won the game 1-0, but, still 1 run through 9 innings, our offense is better than that. And, so we'll just have to try to do better tonight.
And Sanabia, in his 6 innings, he had 8 punch-outs, and not just a great bounce back from a game where he wasn't feeling well, but it looked like his stuff was really good last night.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he was good last night. 6 innings, no earned runs. I mean, that's a good night right there. I think if he would say one thing, he would probably say maybe too many pitches, pitch count near 100, for 6 innings. I'm sure he would like that to at least be 7 innings. But, other than maybe pitch count, I mean, everything else was really good.
Along those lines, last night it took 4 hours and 4 minutes to play 10 innings, and it wasn't a high-scoring game. And I sometimes half joke about it on the air, half not. Does the league have a pace of play problem?
Well, I mean, I guess so. If we're playing, that's like 2 4-hour games in a row for us, right? Yeah. Sunday and yesterday. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of 3-ball, 2-strike counts. So there's a ton of pitches being thrown, and then you got to add in foul balls, right? And some pitchers work terribly slow. Some pitchers work fast. Hitters, some don't really waste a lot of time around the batter's box. Other ones do. So I just think we're not having a problem getting on and off the field. I mean, we're getting on and off the field in time. 2 minutes in between innings, 2:05. I mean, we're ready to go, but it's what's happening in the inning. I mean, there was an at-bat last night, like a 0-2 that resulted in like 10 or 12 foul balls, right? I mean, so, all that stuff takes time. There were some pitching changes that went along with it too, but not a lot of pitching changes in the inning, though. Like a lot of pitching changes to start the next half inning. So that really shouldn't take a lot of time either. But I don't know. It's hard to figure out. I just think at some point umpires they should take a little more control of the pace of the game. Clap your hands, whatever. Hey, let's go. Get in the batter's box. Tell the pitcher, come on, let's go. When you have runners on base, it's a different story, right? You have to hold the runner. You're going to do pickoffs. You do a lot of things. But when there's nobody on base, I mean, there's no reason not to, get the ball and go. We had a 12-second clock, 15-second clock, I don't know, 5 years ago, whatever it was, with nobody on base. And that seemed to work out okay. But for whatever reason, I mean, that's kind of all going by the wayside right now. And TrackMan used to get blamed for a lot of it in the past couple of years too, but I mean, there's no TrackMan this year, so it's like, because sometimes there was a delay. The pitch would be thrown, there's a delay to the umpire what the pitch was, but this year we're not having those delays, but the games once again have gone longer instead of shorter.
Well, you've got Travieso tonight. He was great last time, and Charleston last night, despite Sanabia, a big strikeout night, are they kind of another contact team, put the ball in play, try to move runners?
I think so. They have some guys that'll swing for the downs as well. But the guys at the top of the order, the bottom of their order, they're guys that can run well, and they just looking for a way to get on base. You saw a couple guys try to bunt for base hits. He hit the ground ball the other way, hit left-hander, hit that ball to shortstop or wherever, try to hit it in the hole, and then try to make the shortstop make that long throw across the field, and and try to beat it. So, yeah, guys that run like that should not be trying to hit home runs. I mean, I'm just sorry to say that, but, you know, when you can fly, your game is your legs. And, you know, if you're a great bunter and you can beat the ball on the ground and run like crazy to first base, there's a lot of hits there. And then once you're on the base, there's a lot of stolen bases. And, you know, so that's definitely a weapon. Speed is a weapon, and we talk about that all the time. The speed kills, and, you know, you got to keep those kind of guys off the bases because it's really, really disruptive.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Nick Travieso just about set to go. Here's the Charleston lineup tonight, brought to you by Flying Feet. For the Dirty Birds, they will have Anthony Seymour in center field leading things off. Nick Heath in right. They've got speed at the top. Alfredo Gonzalez DHs and hits third tonight. Cleanup man is Engel Beltre playing in left. Edwin Espinal at first base is hitting fifth. Diego Goris, the shortstop, at sixth. Yovan Gonzalez will do the catching and hit seventh. Scott Burcham at third base is hitting eighth. And Scott Kelly is at second base, batting ninth. Again, Seymour, Heath, Gonzalez, Beltre, Espinal, Goris, Gonzalez, Burcham, and Kelly for the Dirty Birds. And Travieso, who dominated last start, dominated the start before that in Charleston, is ready to go. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch tonight. It is swung on by Seymour and foul tip to the net, and we are underway right on time at 6:30.
That's two in a row. That
used to be a joke when we would say right on time, but not anymore. Seymour hitting .253. Left-hand hitter, the pitch. It's a fastball inside corner and a called strike. Have Steve Hart behind the plate tonight. Scott's bro. Bill Worthington at first. Scott Hart, the umpire, at third. And Travie, who continues to go from the stretch, lifts the leg, fires, and went down and in, and Seymour dives across the plate, avoiding getting hit in the feet. And Travieso at least makes him uncomfortable with two strikes. Little left-hand hitter with speed. He's actually listed at 6'1", but well, who am I to judge? Travieso sets with it, and he fires and misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Revs are in the traditional home whites tonight. Dirty Birds in their yellow jerseys again with the coal black pattern at the base. On a 2-2. And a swing and a line drive into right. JC was deep. He comes in, and it top spins down in front of him for a leadoff base hit. And Seymour, who's 17 for 20 in steals this year, is on to start the night.
Yeah, talk about how good Travieso was in his last outing. It was the Thursday morning game as the Revs were able to get one from Gastonia, went 6 in the third, 5 hits, 1 run that actually scored after he had left the ball game. Just 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Back-to-back starts with 6 Ks for him. 1 shy of his season high.
Here's Nick Heath, who shows bunt and has to twist away. Travieso busts him inside and missed. Another left-hand hitter, Heath, who's batting .211, 3 home runs. And while Seymour has 17 steals, Heath has 16. Franco in at third. Seymour takes a step, doesn't go. Pitch missed high. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Heath is 4 for 13 with a home run and 3 steals against York. He's been one of their tougher outs. Travieso the stretch. 2-0, and it's up and away. Overall for Nick, he comes in 4-5, a 4.46 ERA, 13 starts. Opponents hitting just .233, 57 hits in 66 2/3, 48 Ks to 28 walks. Deals, and a swing on 3-0, and he pops it way up. At second, Jeffrey Perez under it, middle of the infield dirt, makes the grab. And it's fair to wonder, why was he swinging 3-0 with the leadoff man already on? That's the first out, and the Revs will gladly take that.
Yeah, Nick Heath, just a 211 hitter, so not the guy you would expect to have that green light. And it's interesting because they tried to follow the same formula as they had in the first inning last night. They got the leadoff single from Seymour, and then the first pitch, Heath was able to square and get a sac bunt down last night, and they tried it again on the first pitch tonight.
Well, Revs will take it. Here is Alfredo Gonzalez, the DH. It's hitting .298, 13 homers. Had that 13 pitch at bat in the 10th last night as he lays off down and away. He had 11 two-strike fouls and then singled home a run. Travieso here at home, only 5 starts. 2-2 with a .396 here at Peoples Bank Park. Now holds and fires, and it is down and away. Trying to change his timing to the plate. He's got Nunez back there with him tonight. Everything else is the same lineup from last night. Well, Nash plays first, Nelly DHs tonight, but pitch and a swing and a liner off the end of the bat toward the line and left. It'll fall. Melky over toward the corner. He gloves it, fires towards second. Seymour will make it to third base. And Alfredo Gonzalez dunks one in off the end of the bat. A base hit, first and third with 1 out here in the first inning. Our weather tonight, it's partly cloudy. Right now, mostly cloudy as we see it. The sun was shining about a half hour ago, but 83 degrees. Board says 89, but it's really 83. Weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Here's Beltre, who lays off low. 3 of the first 4 hitters are left-handed. Beltre hitting .288, 7 home runs. Travieso sets, and the 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to second. Jeffrey right there, flips to Elmer, back to first, double play, and it's a scoreless first inning for Nick Travieso here tonight. 4-6-3 to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and a runner left at third. At the end of a half inning tonight, it's the Dirty Birds nothing, the Revs coming up.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like health care, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution Baseball right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Rebs come to bat against lefty Luis Cruz here in the bottom of the first. No score. Here's the York lineup brought to you by Flying Feet. JC Encarnacion in right leads it off. Elmer Reyes at short, bats second. Carlos Franco, the third baseman, will hit third. Talvin Nash at first base tonight, batting cleanup. Nelly Rodriguez will DH and hit fifth. Melky Mesa in left field, bats sixth. Troy Stokes Jr. in center field will hit seventh. John Nunez doing the catching, hitting eighth. And Jeffrey Perez at second base, bats ninth. Facing Cruz, who makes his Dirty Birds debut. He was signed yesterday. And from the stretch, first one is attacked and missed by JC. He's up there hacking. Had the first inning leadoff home run last night, his second this year. Pitch, it is outside. Rebs didn't score after that, though. And I don't know where Cruz got this turquoise glove, but that really stands out. Pitch, it is down and in. I guess it's not really a stretch. He starts in a set position, starts to lift the hands up, and then he goes.
Yeah, tried a little quick pitch that time on that one right there as well.
2-1, it is high.
But he works fast, and you can appreciate that after back-to-back games that have gone over 4 hours.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his so far. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a bouncing ball to short. Over is Goris to backhand. Off balance throw, and he got it across in time. All arm. I guess he couldn't plant for some reason. He kept on moving to his right and threw it across, but gets the job done. And Cruz is only 5'9", listed at 205. Here's Elmer Reyes, who comes in tonight hitting .302, 6 home runs. First pitch is low. Next hit will be his 100th this season. He leads the league in doubles with 32. Next is Franco with 24. As Reyes swings and grounds one to third. Short hop juggle by Burcham, who then drops it and cannot get a throw off. And Reyes is safe on an error. Bouncer to third. Burcham was up. And on the short hop, could not get a clean grasp. Attempted to recover, but never could. No throw. And a one-out base runner for Carlos Franco. Franco comes in tonight hitting .306. It's in the top 10 in the league in batting. Number 2 in homers with 27. Number 1 in RBIs with 87. Also leads in extra base hits, runs scored, and they will overshift him. First pitch, left on left. It's a called strike. Revs facing a lefty for a second straight night. And Goris at short, just over on the other side of the bag at second, almost right behind it. Pitch is inside as Franco shifts back. Franco against lefties hitting .253 with 7 of his 27 home runs. Well, the 1-1, and it's down and away. Cruz, who's 31 years old, native of San Juan, Puerto Rico, and a 9th round pick of the Astros in 2008 out of Academia Santa Monica in San Juan, Puerto Rico. On the 2-1, and it's over for a strike. Talvin Nash on deck. They were together in the Astros system. Cruz had made it to the Astros 40-man roster. Talbot knows him. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Kind of tied up Franco, who tried to sit back and time it. And he and Cruz have a chuckle about that. Got him on what ended up being a little bit of an awkward swing. Franco probably saying, "I'll get you next time." And that's out number 2. Now here's Talbot, who's hitting .250 through 8 games, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. First pitch, it is a fastball strike.
You know, with his joking demeanor on the mound and laughing with all these hitters, it kind of reminds me of a left-handed Jorge.
Yeah. It's like Cruz has a bun in his hair. He misses inside on Talbot, who jumps back. And that had absolutely nothing to do with what you pointed out, but just another observation. Now they will overshift Talbot as Kelly at second moves to the other side of the bag. There's the 1-1, swinging a ground ball, pulled foul, third base side. No score here in the first inning tonight. Cruz, who got to AAA with the Astros. Good career numbers. He's set, he deals. And a backdoor hook, didn't get it. Good eye from Nash, 2-2. Was in this league previously with the Road Warriors in 2018, Somerset in 2019. Pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, slow curve, and Nash falls to a knee as he now has a stare back at Cruz, who laughs at him, and that'll end the first inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error and 1 left. We've completed an inning tonight, no score.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. And if the ball in your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the second inning, no score here tonight. Here on Stranger Things night at People's Bank Park, the Revs have 11 on the mound.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Travieso is scoreless first with the double play to end it. Edwin Espinal leads off, and 11 fires and misses down in the dirt. Ricochets straight up to Nunez, who grabs it. Wonder if he thought of that. I don't know if he watches the show or not. I do know I have an addiction.
Hey, I've heard once you start, you kind of get hooked, so.
Yes, sir. Here's the 1-0. And a swing and a ground ball foul down past Billy Horn in the third base coach's box. Well, I started it Friday, and I am now halfway through season 2.
Did you get the Who Said It they did between innings?
No.
You know what else you didn't get?
What?
Yesterday's Day in History, Part 2.
Pitch is popped up, foul, back. Nunez on his way to the backstop, but out of room about halfway up the stands.
Just had to throw that in there.
You're right, Jake. Thanks for the recap.
Hey, I got to fill some people in. Maybe they were fans of the game but couldn't catch that inning last night.
I don't want to play anymore. No, I do. I'm kidding. Here's the 1-2. And a rip foul. Got in on Espinal, who turns and rips it down the third base side. We'll do it again. 4 games with Charleston. He's hitting .294, 5 for 17. Batted .333 in the Mexican League this year with Diablos Rojos del Mexico. Pitch from Travie, swinging a ground ball, shot to second. Oh, it took a hop up on Jeffrey, recovers, knows he has time, and makes the throw. Good job to stay with that. And Perez has handled everything so far. Pop up, then started the double play, and now takes care of this. 1 out in the second inning. Here's Diego Goris.
I will say the playlist for Stranger Things Day has not been very deep. I think I've heard the same 8 songs on repeat today.
But
they're very good songs.
Very good.
I will say. They just played some Metallica right there. There's some Journey earlier.
Here's Diego Goris, who takes a strike. I was informed by Josh Martin that there was one earlier that when I get to season 4, I'm gonna.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Pitch is waved at, swing and a miss, nothing in 2.
There was a song that really shot its way into the mainstream because of Stranger Things. Even though it's a very old song, but it shot its way back.
I'll get there probably maybe by tomorrow at the rate I'm going. Pitch is down and away, 1-2 on Goris.
Well, maybe if we move a little bit along.
Hey, Cody tells us there's a different walk-up song for each visiting player tonight that ties into Stranger Things.
Ooh.
This theme has been great. Travie delivers, swing and a tip right in front of the plate. Nunez thought it was foul. Now he sees it, comes out and fires to first. That just about stuck in the dirt in front of the other batter's box. Nunez found it and makes the throw to first for out number 2. Now that was a swinging bunt.
I will say they've done a great job with the Stranger Things, and I believe the Stranger Things was sort of a last-minute switcheroo. It was supposed to be Squid Game.
Oh.
Squid Game really fell off real quick. Yeah, I still don't want to watch that show. I feel like it would make me too uncomfortable.
Here's Yovan Gonzalez, who takes a strike. Now, the only version of that I've seen was the SNL skit of it.
Okay.
And I haven't watched SNL in a decade, but found it on YouTube somehow.
They're good for a good sketch every
couple of years.
Yeah.
There's a ball low.
Spotted my first Manny Machado jersey in the crowd right there tonight. Really takes me back to the good old days.
The Orioles version.
Yes.
1-1, swinging a bouncing ball to short. Reyes charges up, gloves it, pumps and fires it across to first. 1-2-3, second inning for Travieso with 3 ground ball outs. Gotta love that. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Still no score.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed index annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street, the one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
No score as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Revs looking to tee off tonight, just like you can do at Royal Manchester Golf Links. Play the best layout in PA on the area's only Pure Links course. Book online at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com. Melly Rodriguez will lead things off, DHing tonight. 7 for 16 the last 4. Huge weekend, had 1 hit and 2 walks last night as he takes the first pitch strike. He's hitting .249 now, 14 home runs, 48 batted in. 4th in the league in on base, just a percentage point behind Franco, who's 3rd. And he takes down low, changeup missed. Nelly's headshot has been replaced by the character 11. On the board, pitch to him. He swings and misses. Change up. 1-2. Cruz lifts and fires, and it's just up and away. And Cruz in the Astros system, a .440 ERA, pretty much a career starter. And veteran now, 31 years old. Again, he's been doing this since being drafted out of the academy in Puerto Rico, basically high school, as he misses in the dirt. He was a 9th rounder in 2008. We mentioned Talvin Nash knows him. Talvin was a 3rd rounder the following year, also out of high school. 3-2 to Nelly, and it is low. Leadoff walk. Cruz wanted it, but Nelly walks for the league-leading 76th time this year. And here comes Melchizedek. Another hot hitter. Melky kind of had that interrupted, at least by days. Sunday he had the eye problem, Monday the off day, but had a hit last night. Now 9 for 15 his last 4. First pitch is over for a strike to him. Melky now hitting .270, 7 home runs, 47 batted in. The 0-1, and he swings, hits it high in the air to left center field. Back on it is Seymour, deep into the alley. He's going to have room. Right on the front of the warning track, and Melky, man, oh man, he just got under that one. That was along the barrel, but just got under it for out number 1. Deep left center. Missed it by a sliver. Here is Troy Stokes Jr. 1 on, 1 out, no score here in the second inning. Stokes in center again tonight. And Cruz, a move to first. Nelly was fooled. Oh, they call a balk. That's why he was fooled. And it was either the way that he lifted his leg or the direction he stepped. I think the way he lifted his leg based on how quickly they called that. Although Scott Kelly at second, the player coach, he's letting Bill Worthington hear his thoughts on it. Saving Billy Horn a trip to the field. But Nelly moves up on the balk.
I guess that's the advantage of a player coach.
That is. And I guess the umpires would probably give him a little more leeway since he's a coach. The pitch to Stokes is over for a strike. Yeah, maybe not. Cruz with the pitch. It's down and in. Cruz, yeah, go ahead, Jake.
How many times do you think Darrell Thompson has maybe thrown 6 innings and then in the 7th he's out there arguing with ice on his arm?
Well, I did the last time we faced him. Here's the pitch. It's down and in. He did know that he was done, and as he was walking off, made the signal to the reliever, the appropriate reliever, to get up for the next inning. That was pretty cool. Cruz hiding his face with that turquoise glove, now steps off. And now into his stretch, deals, and it's down low. But after his time in the Astros system, 8 years, spent a year in the Frontier League, or part of a year, 2017. And then first came to the Atlantic League with the Road Warriors in 2018. Had an ERA of 2.5 for that team, almost all in relief then. As he fires to Stokes and misses low. Troy will take his base. 2 walks this inning. And the Revs with 2 aboard for John Nunez. Now, the following year, Somerset got their mitts on him. And in relief, had an ERA of about 3.5. And since then, a bunch of winter ball time. Puerto Rico, Dominican, Mexico. Last year was in Mexico during the summer with León. He went back to a starting role. And then was there this year. And that's where he was before this. He struggled, though, this year. Here is Nunez. He takes a first pitch strike. Nunez hitting .247, but from this side of the plate, an even .300. Also here at home, .361. Pitch. It is swung on, poked on the ground softly to first. Espinal turns, rifles to second, and they get the force out there. Goris receiving it just ahead of Stokes' slide. It'll be first and third with 2 outs. Fielder's choice. Now, last year with Bravos de León in Mexico, Cruz was 4-2 as a starter, ERA in the lower 4s. This year, he was back with them and was 0-5 with an ERA over 8. Did have a good winter season in Puerto Rico in between. Now here's Jeffrey Perez with first and third, 2 outs, no score. First pitch is swung on and foul tipped. Had a good rip at it. Jeffrey's hit safely in 6 straight. Oh, by the way, Espinal at first base, you may look at him, big guy, think, oh, he's a power hitter. Does he do much defensively? He is a tremendous defensive first baseman. Just made that play as Perez takes down low. think he had a season in the Tigers system where he went all year with like 1 error or no errors. Pitch to Perez, it's down low.
Yeah, and first base is usually a position that some teams may try to hide a weak defender at, but there's a lot of value in having a sure-handed first baseman.
On the stretch from Cruz, 2-1, and a swing and a miss. A cutter running in on Perez. Trying to draw first blood tonight. Revs looking for their first hit. Reached on an error in the first, 2 walks here in the second. 2-2, and a swing and a ground ball, shortstop. Goris has it. Submarine toss to second with Kelly covering, and it's an inning-ending fielder's choice. No runs, no hits, couple walks, 2 runners left. We'll go to the third tonight, still scoreless.
Spring is in the air, and Harvey's Rental can get you prepared for what's ahead. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or graduation coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call, 717-880-8008, or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Head of the third inning, no score here tonight. Nick Travieso pretty sharp here early. Couple singles in the first, but got a double play, and including that, 5 of his 6 outs have come on the ground. 8, 9, and 1 due up. Scott Burcham will lead things off. Burcham, he played 2 games with Southern Maryland to begin the year, 68 now. Tonight, 69 with Charleston. It's hitting .230. Travieso with the first offering, breaking ball, and it bends across for a strike. Slow one rolled up there at 70. Travieso coming off back-to-back wins, 3 straight quality starts. He fires, and a swing and a fly ball, left center field. Stokes on his horse, deep at the wall, jumps, it's off the top, and it caroms up and out of here. Scott Burcham, his 3rd home run of the season, right off the top of the fence in left center, and it ends up over in the playground area. And Charleston has struck first tonight. They lead it 1-0 here in the 3rd.
Yeah, that one looked like one that wasn't particularly hit all that hard. Just kind of looked like he threw the hands out at it and it just kept carrying out. There is a slight breeze out towards left center as we get underway tonight, but by no means crushed.
That had just enough. There's Scott Kelly. Rounding out the order tonight, Kelly hitting .244, 1 home run. First pitch from Travieso. It's a cutter for a strike. Now fires. And a swing and a fly ball toward the corner and left. Malky gallops that way. And into foul territory. He does make the play. Disappears from our view down into the corner, but got under it. With a little time to spare, makes the grab for out number 1. Travieso, the last 2 starts, just 1 run combined in 12 1/3 innings. The game in Charleston 13 days ago, 6 scoreless, 2 hits. He's also put up quality starts in 4 of his last 5. 5 of his last 7. Here's Seymour at the top. And he paints the outside. It's a called strike to the left-hand hitting leadoff man. Singled in the first, but stranded after getting around to third base. Speedster, they've got Franco drawn in from third. And the 1-strike pitch, he swings, flies it, left center field, carrying fairly deep, but Malky back, and he's got it. Makes the grab down alongside his left hip, very nonchalant next to Stokes, and fairly deep left center, but had that one all the way. At 2 down, here is Nick Heath. Popped up to second his first time up. And the first pitch, swinging, he bounces one foul off the front of the Revs dugout. Travieso early in the year had that hamstring problem. He's been getting stronger and stronger. He fires and misses high. And again, the last 2 starts, 2 of his best. Last 3 have been very good. Lights starting to come on, an overcast night. Pitch is swung on, pulled on the ground to first. Talvin hops over to his right, gets in front of it, takes it to the bag unassisted. And Travieso retires all 3 after the home run. Scott Burcham just barely snuck it out of here. Solo homer opens the scoring tonight. Middle of the third, it's 1-0 Charleston.
People's Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner with the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What recreational sport is sweeping the country? It's pickleball, a blend of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. It's great fun for everyone, young and old. Where can you find the right footwear for pickleball?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet sports shoes, of course. Come try Acacia, the official footwear brand for USA Pickleball. The Dink Shot and the new Signature Pro models are both designed exclusively for pickleball. It's time for you to get onto the court, but stay out of the kitchen with Acacia Pickleball shoes. You'll find them now at Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Mount Rose Avenue in York.
Need an excavating contractor for your upcoming project? Get it done locally and get it done right with Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating. Locally owned and in business since 2005, Barnes & Barnes Incorporated Excavating is a small excavating and landscaping business offering demolition, excavating, landscaping, foundations, concrete, sewer and water hookups, lot clearing, welding, fabrication, and more. Located in Windsor at 30 North Blacksmith Avenue, Barnes & Barnes will get the job done right. Call Scott to schedule your project at 717-515-3495. That's 515-3495. Or email him at barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com. That's barnesbarnesscottinc@gmail.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
1-0 Charleston. We head to the bottom of the third. Revs with the top of the order up as JC takes all the way. First pitch, and it's a strike. Grounded out to short his first time tonight. Cruz deals, and a swing and a miss. Changeup on the outer half. And we've seen a couple different types of fastballs. Breaking ball, changeup. And now JC trying to disrupt his rhythm, ask for time. Cruz at 37 pitches starting the inning. He deals, breaking ball, it's buried in the dirt. Reyes and Franco to follow. Pitch, breaking ball, tapped along the third base side and foul. Will come to a stop. Had a day game in the league earlier today. Genomes beat High Point 8-7. Game was delayed at the start by about half an hour due to rain. To go along with their 12:05 mid-series start as Encarnacion fouls one back to the net. Hangs in there. It's almost like they don't know what they're doing at that particular locale. Pitch, it's up high, 2-2. Gastonia an early lead on Lexington, 2-0 in the third. Lancaster tied with Southern Maryland 1-1 in the third. Cruz the pitch, breaking ball, lined hard, base hit, right center. First of the night for the Revs. And JC with a scalding liner back toward the middle. Leadoff base runner here in the third. That was a good at bat. He battled up there. Got one he could hit, and he was all over it.
Yeah, that one's scorched by JC, 104.5. And I wish I could give you the metrics on the home run by Scott Birch.
I wish that too. Here's Elmer Reyes who takes it inside. But
it is non-existent. Maybe they're confused as to how it got out too.
Pitch to Reyes is fouled back and out of play. Well, good try, Jake. It's not your fault. Oh, there's a foul ball brought to you by Window World. I don't want to miss that. Pitch to Reyes, swinging a foul up over the first base side roof.
That one would be your fault.
Yes. Yes, thank you. I'm going to win your stupid game later tonight, too.
Are you?
Yep.
Whenever you feel prepared, just let me know.
Here's a swing and a line shot, right field. Heath is back a step, waiting on it. Makes the grab. Hit pretty solidly, but dies in right for out number one.
Actually, I think we should play it real quick, because if you leave in between innings, there's a couple more copies up there, and you could cheat. For those who didn't know, I have to scribble out the answer on his. So there is no Revs history today, but there is baseball history. In 1983, this pitcher joined Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton as the only pitchers to reach 3,500 career strikeouts. Testing your full baseball knowledge.
Oh, man. In 1983?
Correct.
Can I use Google to see when guys' careers ended? Here's Franco. He swings and misses on a slider.
I mean, I suppose.
Okay. Franco struck out his first time. The 0-1, and he swings, grounds it the other way. Diving stop from third, but a high flip can't be handled. And it's a foot race to third. The pitcher tried to cover. Throw gets away. JC around third. He's going to score. Cue the circus music. Revs have tied the game 1-1. booster on the bases for Charleston, and JC takes advantage. Franco moves up to second. It'll be an infield single and a two-base error. And Franco going against the shift. Burcham was the only fielder on that side. He made kind of a three-quarter dive to his left to get to it. From the ground, tried to flip, and it was high and could not be saved. And then third base was open. Encarnacion saw that, jetted toward third. Cruz tried to get over to cover and would have been there, but the throw was low and behind him. And JC just rounded the bag and came all the way home. Actually, I wonder, should there be two errors on that? There are. One on Burcham, although they gave it to the shortstop. And then one on Kelly on the throw to third. Here's Nash, who swings and scrapes a foul over toward the first base dugout, and Cruz is hurt. He squats down, trying to stretch out after that pitch. That's not good. And that'll bring Billy Horn and athletic trainer MC Sykes out to check on him. Like something lower body bothering him.
Yeah, it looks like it's his front leg.
This will give me time to Google. Oh, not him.
Oh, Bob Gibson?
Yeah.
He was a little before that.
Yeah. Just making sure. You said Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton.
Yep.
And I have to get the third one.
Yes.
Okay. It's not jumping out at me yet.
All right.
Can I have time to think while I eat, or do I have to do it?
I don't know if I can trust you. There's extra copies of the notes up there.
That's right. Cruz trying
we could have a gentleman's agreement that you won't cheat.
Yeah. Cruz trying to stretch out through a warm-up. I don't think that's good.
Yeah, he does not look incredibly comfortable out there. And maybe he just landed awkwardly when he delivered to the plate on that last pitch. It is the glove side leg. Whoever's warming just threw under the backstop.
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
Well, luckily, he will get as long as he needs to because it looks like Cruz is going to come out of this game. For what it's worth, under his own power.
Yeah. That's a shame. It's his Charleston debut, and I think he could be a pretty good pickup for them, but he will exit early tonight. So pitching change due to the injury. Yeah, we'll take a break. Lefty. Or I'm sorry, righty. Gavin Wayman will get as much time as he needs. 1-1 our score. And we'll be back to People's Bank Park in a moment.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Jenny Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. location. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
I'm Taylor Bisciotti with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Julio Jones must have no hard feelings towards Tom Brady after that improbable Super Bowl 51 comeback, because the two stars are joining forces in Tampa. Jones on Tuesday agreed to a one-year deal with the Bucs. Speaking of all-pro wideouts, Deebo Samuel reported to Niners training camp despite a contract impasse. General Manager John Lynch says he's had productive talks with Samuel and is hopeful a new deal can get done soon. And the Niners made it clear the starting quarterback Samuel will be catching passes from is Trey Lance. Head coach Kyle Shanahan saying that even if Jimmy Garoppolo isn't traded, this is Trey's team. Joe Burrow will begin camp on the operating table. The Bengals quarterback is having his appendix removed and is expected to miss a few weeks. And Mike McCarthy is not on the hot seat, according to Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, who said his head coach, quote, wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't think he was the man to lead this team to a Super Bowl. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation and discreet shipping if prescribed. Love your results or your money back. To start your free online visit, go to 4hims.com/joy. That's FORHIMS.com/JOY.
DQ presents Picture This. Picture yourself at DQ on Thursday, July 28th for Miracle Treat Day. You roll up to order a Blizzard with your friends and family like you have so many times before. But on this day, every flavor comes with a much-needed dose of hope. For every Blizzard you buy at participating locations, $1 or more will be donated to Children's Miracle Network hospitals for your local children's hospital, making Miracle Treat Day the most satisfying way to give hope to kids in your community.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Now Talvin Nash will dig back in, and it is right-hander Gavin Wayman who's the new pitcher. Revs have tied at 1-1 on a crazy play that involved two more Charleston errors. Burcham's second of the night, and then Kelly on the throw. A runner at second with one out, and there's confusion as to what the count is. Cruz had thrown one pitch. I'm confident that we can tell you just by looking at the game live
that it was fouled off and it's an 0-1 count.
All right, well,
now, do the umpires not have those old school clickers anymore? You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, yeah. They should.
I don't know if that was taken away in the midst of technology.
I think I see one in Steve Hart's hand. That is 0-1 on Talvin. Franco at second with one out, 1-1 the score. Nash struck out his first time tonight. Wayman sets with it, and now his first pitch is down and away. At 6 outings with High Point, this is his 11th with Charleston, one start for them as well. 1-0 with a 3.67 ERA this year. 6'3" righty. He sets. They overshift Nash. Pitch is down and away. Breaking ball that Gonzalez had to reach hard for. Well, I got it, and I feel a little dirty because I started Googling names, and this one just popped up, and I probably wouldn't have thought of him. So
the floor is yours.
I didn't try to cheat. Like Gaylord Perry would be the answer.
You would be correct.
Pitch to Talvin is down and away. It's blocked off to the right, and a good read from Franco, who hustles down to third. It's a wild pitch. And now the go-ahead run 90 feet away with still only one out.
Oh, man. Gavin Wayman earlier in the year, a victim of that high point release re-sign shuttle. I'm trying to try to count the transactions he had.
Now he fires, and a swing and a chopper foul, third base side, 3-2.
All right. April 24th, signed. April 25th, released. April 27th, signed. May 1st, released.
Oh, my God.
May 12th, signed. May 13th, released. I'm starting to notice a trend here.
Do you think he got tired of giving his autograph to Atlantic League documents? Said, I want to go to another team. Pitch to Nash, line foul the other way and right.
It's a possibility because on June 4th, he was again signed. And then on June 13th, get this, they didn't release him. They put him on the inactive list.
Which you can do 3 times.
And then the next day, there was never a release again, but then Charleston allegedly signed him. Oh, never mind. He was released, and then Charleston signed him on the same day.
It's a lot of signatures. Pitch to Nash. It is down low as he dances his way out of the box, twirling his bat. And he'll unhook his gear and head to first. It's a walk. First and third for Nelly.
And then on July 2nd, he was again deactivated and reactivated July 11th. Well,
the whole sign and release thing, if there's a loophole, some team is going to find it.
It seems like that has been cracked down on for the most part.
I know Craig Stem, they were doing that with him early in the year.
They did it with a lot of different arms early in the year. Now that I look at this, I recognize Wayman's name from being a frequent addition to the transaction log. Stem as well.
Here's Nelly. He swings, grounds one up the middle, base hit center field. Franco scores, and the Revs lead 2-1. Nelly Rodriguez, he has been red hot, and he punches that one right back up the gut. Looked like he got it off the end of the bat. Kelly made a diving attempt behind second, but on through it goes. RBI number 49 for Nelly this season. 8 for 17 the last 5 games. And he's driven in 9 now in those 5. First and second for Melchizedek, who hit one deep, flied out and left center, just got under it last inning. Revs have gone in front. And Wayman sets. And the first pitch to Malky. Ooh, check swing, fouled back to the net. An excuse me offering was in very close to his hands. Malky seems to find that amusing. The happiest guy on the field at all times. Here's the 0-1, and it misses down and away. Gonzalez shifting over in front of it. Wayman, who's from Bridgewater, Massachusetts, only 25 years old. Sad stares back, delivers home, and a swing and a drive the other way in right field. This will send Heath back, carries over his outstretched glove. Back to the fence, Nash around to score, Nelly into third, Melky stands at second. RBI double. This time he goes deep the other way. And the Revs have now scored 3 here in the third and lead it 3-1. 48th run batted in of his season.
Melky has really just found a new home in that 6th spot in the order. He has now hit safely in 5 straight games and is 10 for his last 17.
Now, Heath came relatively close, had the glove outstretched, but no dice. 2nd and 3rd for Stokes. First pitch in tight, look out. Melky is 16th double this year. That's the 90th of his Revs career, 3rd most all time. RBI number 286, number 2 all time. Pitch to Stokes. It's an outside corner strike call to even things up. Revs have had 4 straight reach and 5 of the 6 this inning. Stokes walked last inning. Only the first baseman is up. Oh, pitch is inside, sails to the backstop, but a hard rebound back. Nelly will stay at 3rd. That slipped from Wayman and was up and in on Stokes. But no harm. 2 balls, 1 strike. Revs now out hitting the Dirty Birds 4-3, all 4 this inning. Cruz exiting with the injury, and Wayman's faced 3 hitters, has not gotten an out. Time called as Kelly takes a step in, maybe a word for him. On the stretch. And the 2-1. Swing and a line drive left field. Beltre was deep. It's right at him. He backs up and makes the grab, but this will score Nelly. Tags from 3rd and trots home as the throw goes toward 3rd. And Troy Stokes Jr. adds on. He does his job. And it's now 4-1 here in the 3rd. RBI number 42. Got one up that he could drive and gets Nelly in from 3rd base. I hate to see anybody leave due to injury, but the Revs have taken advantage and have turned this into a big inning. Here's Nunez, who hit into a fielder's choice last frame. He'll bat from the left now. Melky at 2nd, 2 outs, and Wayman misses high with it. Four to 1 the lead, and a big answer right after Charleston had opened the scoring. There's the 1-0, and that sits a little bit high. Eighth hitter of the inning. Wayman, who's a product of Towson University. Delivers, and it is down and in. And he had some United Shore Professional League time. That's that 4-team league in Michigan. Last year was in the Pioneer League with the Ogden Raptors in Utah. Now deals 3-0, and Nunez taking a strike.
I gotta ask, what teams did he play for in the USBL? Because that has to be my favorite league in terms of team names.
Oh yeah, well,
there's some goofy ones.
Since you asked.
Here, I got it. I can pull it up.
IT isn't very helpful at the moment as Wayman misses inside and Nunez backs up and he'll take his base. Another walk. First and 2nd for the 9th hitter, Jeffrey Perez. Revs have batted around this inning.
So we've got the Birmingham Bloomfield Beavers.
Oh, yes. Yes, the Beavers.
Westside Woolly Mammoths.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Woolly Mammoths.
Of course.
And now he's a dirty bird.
My favorite is still the Utica Unicorns.
Pitch to Jeffrey is up and in, spins him away. Who's the East Side Diamond Hoppers is the fourth one. Wayman backs behind the mound to take a moment. 2019, he was Towson's top starter. A 3.26 ERA his final year in college. Here's the 1-0 to Jeffrey, swings and bounces one to second. Kelly, oh, it went under his glove and into right. Melky around third. He will score on the Dirty Birds' fourth error of the night. Nunez goes to third, and it is 5-1. And Kelly was backing up, trying to play the hop, and it just stayed low under his glove, untouched. Pats his chest, says, my bad. Defense is a strong point of his, but it is his second error of the inning. The Dirty Birds' third and their fourth tonight. Here's JC now, who started the inning with a base hit. And there goes Perez for second, and the first one misses high and tight. And a close shave on JC, who has to bail away. No throw. Jeffrey steals his 16th. It's our Harvey's Rental steal of the game. Visit Harvey's for all your steel products in York. Second and third now, 5 runs home. And Wayman kind of looked lost after that first pitch as far as the grip and the command. Here's the 1-0. Oh, way down and away. And Gonzalez has to reach to backhand it. Been a real struggle across the board for the Dirty Birds this inning. And here comes pitching coach Joe Testa. I'm still trying to write everything down that's happened.
I will say that Franco play is definitely one of the more eventful plays to track that we've had this year. But that feels like ages ago at this point.
Yeah. This has been a struggle for Wayman. He's faced 6. The only out that he's gotten was the sac fly. And their starter last night only went 3 innings. I had no idea what to I mean, Cruz had been pitching in Mexico, so you'd think under normal circumstances he could have given them much more than 3, but left due to injury. 2-0 to JC, and a swing, a ground ball to deep short. Goris backhands, throws going away, and JC beats it. It's an RBI infield hit. Bang, bang at first. He had to leg it out to get the run home. He did. RBI for him. Nunez scores the 6th run of the inning, and it's 6-1. That's a second play where Goris hasn't wanted to plant and throw. He's wanted to keep going on the move and go all arm, and wasn't enough with JC's speed. Perez to third. They're at the corners for Reyes. And the first pitch is taken a little bit high. Reyes 0 for 2 has reached on an error and lined out to right. Swing and a drive, hit deep to left field. It is gone. Elmer Reyes with a 3-run home celebration point, to say the least. Revs have scored 9 here in the third, and Elmer's 100th hit of the season is a 3-run home run over the nemesis in left. His 7th long ball of the year, and the Revs now lead it 9-1 here in the third inning. What a rally this has been. And Jorge waiting with the gold accessory. Boy, they have gone off after being stymied all night last night. A 9-run inning, just what the doctor ordered. Here's Carlos Franco, and he backs away, pitch down and in. Franco did have an infield hit on that play with the double error earlier this inning. He's 1 for 2.
Now the Revs season high in an inning, that was 10 in the top of the third against Staten Island in May. And here in the bottom of the third today, they have continued to lay the power here.
Wayman misses in the dirt, 2-0. And he has kind of looked lost out there this inning. I still feel like I'm miswriting something down, but I think I'm good. Pitch to Franco, he swings and foul tips one to the backstop. There's a lot has happened.
A couple other instances of 9-run innings, bottom of the third, June 4th, that was the Saturday game against the Genomes, and then the bottom of the 8th against Staten Island, the inning that involved 4 long balls.
Oh, yes. It sure did. Here's the 2-1, swing and a miss, a fastball.
JC, of course, in that inning, 2 home runs in the inning.
The Revs got a standing ovation that inning. Pitch, swing, and a line drive to right field. That's a base hit. Heath going toward the corner, cuts it off on a hop. Franco with a rope that he hammers into right. And the onslaught continues. Revs with their 7th hit. He's got 2 hits this inning. Joins JC, who's got 2 hits this inning. By the way, Elmer, the 100th hit this season. He's the 2nd in the league to get to that mark. Here's Telvin Nash, who struck out and then walked and scored. They overshift him. First pitch is high, and Wayman spins around in the finish. He is really uncomfortable out there, it would seem. (1-0), breaking ball, and it nicked the outside corner for a strike. He's thrown 34 pitches, facing his 10th hitter. He's gotten 1 out. There's the 1-1, and it's down and away. Slider missed. I guess more of a curveball, kind of slurvy movement to it. The 2-1, and it's over the outer edge, a called strike. Mentioned that Wayman is from Massachusetts. His dad actually played college hockey in Canada, University of New Brunswick. Wayman with the pitch, breaking ball, reached at, swung on and missed as Nash fires the bat away. Got him to chase one there, but the Revs scored 9 in the third. 7 hits, there were 3 errors, and 1 runner left. And they have stormed into the control of this game through 3. We go to the 4th, Jake with the play-by-play. Revs lead it 9-1.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Open 7 days a week, 3 till midnight, Monday through Wednesday, noon until 2 a.m., Thursday through Saturday, and Sundays noon to midnight. Live music every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, karaoke every Thursday, and bike nights Thursdays throughout the summer. Plus pool league Sunday through Thursday, and a four-season patio with full bar and food service. Stop in and visit my pal Jim DeLisio at the Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesicker Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit their website at racehorsetavern.com.
You walk into the new Capital Blue Cross Connect Health and Wellness Center in York, you walk toward wellness. The center, now open at the Apple Hill Medical Center, connects you to savings on healthcare services and prescriptions. It connects you to fitness classes, wellness events, biometric screenings, and more. And it connects you to people who can answer your questions about health insurance. So come find the new Capital Blue Cross Connect Center in York and come find your healthy place. Capital Blue Cross is an independent licensee of Blue Cross Blue Shield Association and a proud sponsor of York Revolution Baseball.
As a thank you to our customers and community, Shipley Energy invites you to a free night of baseball at our Customer Appreciation Night, Thursday, August 4th at People's Bank Park. Enjoy a perfect summer evening with friends and family and cheer on York's home team. Gates open at 5:30 and first pitch is 6:30 p.m. on August 4th. Don't miss this night full of baseball, giveaways, and fun at People's Bank Park. To claim your free tickets, visit ShipleyEnergy.com. That's ShipleyEnergy.com.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Well, Nick Travieso had quite the rest in between innings. He's out for his fourth inning of work, and the Revs in the bottom of the third inning put up 9 runs in an inning that lasted about 35 minutes or so. So it's been a while for Travieso. So far, just the 1 run on the Scott Burcham homer. He's at 35 pitches for 23 strikes, 3 hits, 1 earned. He faces 3, 4, and 5, Alfredo Gonzalez, Beltre, and then Espinal. First pitch to Gonzalez, misses high. Seven hits and 3 errors catapulted that inning for York. Stravie works from the stretch and delivers a fastball in there for a strike. Count even at 1. Elmer Reyes, the big swing, a 3-run homer, put the icing on the cake that inning as well. They set up away, the 1-1, breaking ball fouled back. So after being held scoreless after their first batter yesterday, the Revs have exploded today. They lead it 9-1 as we get the 4th underway. Of course, Luis Cruz left early for Charleston due to injury. Travieso's delivery here, and he just misses down and out. Tried the fastball that time. Gonzalez, a single in the first. Two, and it's poked to second. Jeffrey will play it on a hop, and he will shuffle across, fires to first in time. Travieso stuck the glove up on the mound. It just snuck under, but right to Jeffrey at second. 1 away. That'll bring up Engel Beltre. In the first inning, Charleston got 2 hits. But Beltre grounded into a double play, 4-6-3 to kill the rally. He bats with the bases empty here. They play him slightly to pull in the infield. First one from Travieso is across outer third for a strike. Working quickly, high hands from the left for Beltre, the pitch, and tried to backdoor a slider but missed away. Travieso trying to reset himself on the mound before the 1-1. Here it comes. And another slider. This time Beltre fouls it back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Entering this inning after a lengthy 30-plus minute break, but now has a 9-1 cushion. 1-2 pitch, and tries to run it inside on the hands. Beltre pulls it foul into the Revs dugout. We'll do it again, 1-2. Travieso kicks and deals, swung on and missed. Ran the slider in on him that time, his first strikeout of the night, and there's 2 down in the 4th. Edwin Espinal, the first baseman, comes in. He grounded out to second his first time up. Other games from the Atlantic League today, as Around the League brought to you by Wolf's Bus Line. Gastonia is ahead 4-0 against Lexington. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th in Lancaster, Southern Maryland, who picked up a big win last night. Alex Crosby, the go-ahead win, or the go-ahead hit in the top of the 9th. They're in the top of the 5th here tonight. It's 3-1 Southern Maryland. And then the bottom of the 4th, they're tied up at 4. Staten Island on the road in Long Island. Travieso delivers, and this one's driven out to right center field. JC back on it, has a read in the gap, he'll put it away. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the 4th for Nick Travieso. And the Revs will come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. They hold a 9-1 lead.
We've got what it takes to make dreams come true. We're First Capital FGU. We're better than a bank 'cause we work for you. We're First Capital FGU.
Feel the freedom of car buying with First Capital Federal Credit Union. Hello, I'm Tara Hauser, Vice President of Marketing and Business Development. Let us help you experience the open road in a new ride this summer. Now until September 30th, purchase a car and pay an annual percentage rate as low as 1.99% for up to 72 months or 2.99% for up to 84 months. Apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you first. Federally insured by NCUA.
We're first for loans, first for you. We're First Capital FGU. First Capital Federal Credit Union.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Well, the Revs come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. They lead it 9-1. After they batted around and then some in the 3rd inning, Nelly Rodriguez will lead it off, followed by Melky Mesa and Troy Stokes Jr. against Gavin Wayman, who's still out there on the mound. Came in to relieve the injured Luis Cruz. So far, 2/3 of an inning. 5 hits, 7 runs, although only 2 of them earned. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. And he works from the wind against Nelly and drops a breaking ball in for a strike. They play him to pull 3 infielders on the left side of the infield. And that strikeout by Nick Travieso, the 500th of his pro career. So that one misses high. It seems every single night the Rev is racking up some sort of accolade. Delivers here, and it's a fastball down and away. 2 balls and a strike. Nelly in that third inning rally had an RBI single and then scored on the Troy Stokes Jr. sacrifice fly. Hitters count here, 2-1. Wayman winds, and this one's ripped to left towards the bullpen and foul. A hard hit one, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wayman, we mentioned, pitched to Towson. Before that, he had played 2 years in junior college, UConn Avery Point. And he was a big part of a team that made it to the JUCO World Series. Earned the save in their first game of that World Series tournament. 2-2 pitch to Nelly, and it's a fastball that misses off the plate away. Draws the count full. And that was his sophomore season. His freshman year, 2-2 record, 3.74 ERA, 17 strikeouts. Winds and delivers to Nelly. Payoff pitch. It's driven out to right center field. Seymour gives it a look, and it is gone! Nelly Rodriguez, number 15 on the season. A solo shot, and the Revs pick up right where they left off. From the third inning here to start the fourth, it's 10-1. On the big fly from the big man, Nelly Rodriguez. Seymour in center field turned his head, didn't even bother to run after it, up onto the lawn in right center. Second home run of the ball game for the Revs. And here's Melky. And he takes the first pitch fastball high. Fly out and then an RBI double for him so far. He also came around to score. 1-0. And he watches a fastball across, this time for a strike. Wind still going out to left, the 1-1 breaking ball. This one's hit high, left center field. Seymour back on this one, he leaps, and that one's gone! Back to back! Melky Mesa follows Nelly, his 8th of the year. And it is now 11-1. Just one run last night, and they have exploded here early in the ball game tonight. The second time in 3 games they've gone back to back. With Kelvin Nash and Nelly doing it on Sunday. Here's Troy Stokes Jr., and he will take a fastball outside corner for a called strike. He will share a word with Steve Hart behind the plate. Again, worth mentioning, the Revs have never gone back to back to back in franchise history. As Stokes takes a slider down and away here, 1-1. They narrowly missed it on Sunday as Connor Lean followed with a triple that was high off the right field wall. 1-1 to Stokes, and he watches across for a strike. He's got an RBI tonight on a sacrifice fly and was also walked. But he's behind 1-2 here against Wayman. Kicks and deals. And this one's ripped left side and through for another base hit. 3 straight to start the inning. Stokes will make a turn but hold as Beltre fires it into second. And now it skips away from Kelly. And Stokes is going to make his way up to second, and he's in there. And the throw almost goes into left. but Goris, the shortstop, luckily back there to back it up. A single and an error, and Stokes is on second. Three straight hits start the inning. Back-to-back homers, Nelly Rodriguez and then Melky Mesa. Troy Stokes Jr. following with a single, and he's in scoring position for John Nunez. Nunez walked his second time up, a fielder's choice his first time. The pitch, and he'll rip it out to right field, over towards the light, diving, and he can't get it. Heath, it'll go to the wall. Stokes will make the turn. He will be standing, and John Nunez, an RBI double. 4 hits to start the inning. 3 have gone for extra bases, and it is 12-1 York. And now Jeffrey Perez will try to continue the rally. Nunez, 11th RBI of the year right there. JC Encarnacion on deck. The Revs have put up another 3 here in the 4th. They lead it 12-1. It's now more bullpen action for Charleston. First one to Perez, misses down. "52 pitches now for Wayman. His season high is 53. Delivers here. This one is hit off the hands. It's flared out to left, and it is fair. And it'll bounce into the corner. Nunez scores. Perez on his way to second. 5 straight hits to start the inning, and back-to-back RBI doubles. It is 13-1. And here comes Billy Horn to make a pitching change. The inning so far against Wayman, Nelly Rodriguez a solo homer, Melky Mesa a solo homer of his own, Troy Stokes Jr. a single, John Nunez RBI double, Jeffrey Perez RBI double, and that is the end of the line for the right-hander Gavin Wayman. He gives way to a new right-hander. We'll tell you about it when we come back. It is 13-1 York in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Planting a tree, putting in a fence, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
With its selection of delicious wings, cheesesteaks, and seasonal specials, Granfalloon's Tavern is the place to be all summer long. Located in downtown York, Granfalloon's even features live outdoor music every Saturday night. Open daily at 4 p.m. and noon on Fridays and Saturdays. You can even park in the City Hall parking lot after 5 p.m. Granfalloon's Tavern is a great place for all ages 21 and up. For more information, visit falloons.com and come out to enjoy.
JC Encarnacion digs in as we are ready to continue this game. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. New pitcher's the right-hander Courtney Mack. 6'4" from Charlotte. As he relieves Gavin Wayman, who was met with a tough outing. This one to JC is hit high in the air, drifting towards the right, and it'll get out of play. Book not completely closed on Wayman, but just 2/3 of an inning, 10 hits. So far, 11 runs, 6 earned, responsible for Perez on second. Mack looks back at Perez and now delivers. And this one's hit high, but foul to the right. Two singles in the third inning for JC Encarnacion. This is his 4th time to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 13-1 Revs. This one's on the ground, left side and through for a base hit. Past the dive of Burcham. Perez is being sent. The throw comes into second. It's an RBI single for JC Encarnacion. His 3rd hit of the night, 2nd RBI. And the Revs keep it rolling. It's 14-1. Now we are just still in the bottom of the 4th inning with nobody out. Here's Elmer Reyes, who had his 100th hit of the season his last time up, and he'll swing and hit this one high to the right, drifting, but it'll get out of play, foul. A few rows over the Revs bullpen and actually ricochet back out into the field of play. It was a 3-run shot, his 7th of the season over the nemesis. Encarnacion off of first, pitch to Reyes, is hit high but fouled back. He's behind 0-2. And Mack, although at 29 years old, this is his first pro season of record, and he started it with the Genomes. Had one start, went 5 innings, gave up just 1 hit, but has since made his way to Charleston. The pitch to Reyes here, and it swung on and missed. Took something off that time. So Reyes is set down. For Charleston, coming in, 4 appearances in relief, 5 2/3 inning, 9 hits, 8 earned, 7 walks, and just 3 strikeouts. But he does get the first out of the inning, striking out Reyes. And here's Carlos Franco. He's got 2 hits on the night. And he takes down, good block behind the plate by Gonzalez. Mack looks in for the sign. Again, they won't hold Encarnacion at first. Espinal playing behind him. And now this one kicks away from Gonzalez. It was in the dirt. JC will make his way up to second, and he's in standing. It was a close play. Goris put the tag on him. Now he's going to try to plead a case to Scott Hart. But to no avail. JC's in on the wild pitch. As things continue to go from bad to worse for Charleston. On deck, Telvin Nash. Again, we are in the bottom of the 4th inning, just 1 out. It's 14-1 York. Pitch to Franco and swung on and missed. Cutter that time from Mack, about 88. 2 balls and a strike to Franco. Pitch, And he watches across outer third for a called strike. And they play him slightly to pull, but no longer the overshift. Goris shifted towards the second base bag at short, but still on the left side. 2-2. And Franco pokes it to the left side and through for a base hit. Polo gives JC the stop sign as Carlos Franco's third hit of the game puts runners on the corners and still just one away. And it brings up Telvin Nash. Also, with Perez scoring earlier in the inning, we can close the book on Wayman at 12 runs, 7 of them earned. First pitch from Mack to Nash, and he tries to backdoor a cutter but misses in. The pitch, and that one runs inside, almost gets him. Nash has to back away, and they will play him in the overshift in the infield. Kelly, the second baseman, a few steps towards the left side of the infield. And again, playing behind Franco at first. 2-0 to Nash, and he swings, hits it high, way up there on the infield. It's Goris calling it short, and he will make the catch just about a step into the outfield grass. And that's the second out of the inning. Here comes the guy who got this whole thing started, Nelly Rodriguez, who led off this fourth inning with his 15th home run of the year, a drive out to right center field. First one to him here, and he watches across for a called strike. Fastball that time. Nine in the third and now 5 in the fourth. It's 14-1 York. 14 runs on 14 hits. Pitch to Nelly here, and he misses inside. And they will again play Nelly to the overshift in the infield, with Kelly now on the left side. The pitch, and he will line it to left, and that one is down for a base hit in front of Beltre. JC Encarnacion comes in to score. Nelly's third hit of the game, second RBI of the inning, as he is now at 51 RBIs on the year. And he turns it around to Melky, who went back-to-back with him to start the inning. 6 have crossed now in the fourth. It is 15-1 on 15 hits for York. Just 1 run on 3 hits for Charleston. And Melky swings at the first one, pops it up behind the plate. Jovan Gonzalez, mask off, drifting, and he will make the catch. But not before the Revs put up 6 more runs, and they do it on 8 hits. They strand 2, but we will go to the top of the 5th inning, and it is a 15-1 Revolution lead.
CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Penny Pretzel here from the York Philly Pretzel Factory. I am live at the Revolution game, and the batter got a hit. He just ran past the bases and into the stands, and I can't believe my eyes. He's making a line drive right to the York Philly Pretzel Factory concession stand. Looks like he's ordering a pretzel with cheese dip. Now where's he off to? He's headed straight to our store at 2058 South Queen Street, York. The umpire is now shouting, "It's good, it's great, it's the best pretzel ever!" Looks like another home run.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Well, this has been a fun one. York with 6 more in the 4th inning. They lead at 15-1. And after quite another long rest, Nick Travieso is back out there. Through 4 innings, the Revs righty, 3 hits, just 1 earned and 1 strikeout, although that strikeout a big one, the 500th of his professional career. Found that out in between innings. So congratulations to Travieso on a huge milestone. And like we said, it seems like every single night there's some Rev breaking some sort of record, hitting some sort of milestone. As the first one here misses down and away, it's Goris, the shortstop, to lead off. And then Jovan Gonzalez and Scott Burcham. 1-0, working from the stretch, and Goris will chop it foul towards the Charleston bullpen. Last inning, 1-2-3 for Travieso. He's retired 6 straight since the Burcham homer. And plenty of cushion to work with. 15-1 Revs here in the top of the 5th inning. Defense straight away against Goris, and he will hit it out to right field towards the line. JC over, and it will drop foul. Right near the Rev bullpen mound. Bill Worthington making that call from first base. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. An update for you on our Around the League brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. Gastonia is pitching to Lexington right now in the top of the 7th inning. So far, they have combined 6 1/3 hitless innings against the Legends. 1 ball, 2 strike here, and he got him to fish at a slider. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the night for Travieso. Goris is down. Make it 7 straight retired. 1 away in the 5th. Jovan Gonzalez grounded out to short in the 2nd inning. Travieso's first pitch is just down and out, a fastball that time. Travieso sets, and this one is popped foul. Travieso, in his pro career, it started when he was a 2012 first rounder, 12th overall by Cincinnati. This being his 8th pro season. It's been riddled with setbacks here and there, 1-1, and it misses down and away, of course. A shoulder injury suffered in 2016 required him to miss all of 2017, all of 2018. And that was suffered on a collision covering first base. then made just 9 appearances in 2019 before his release. Two-one, and it's ripped out to right field. JC drifting towards the line, has a read on it and puts it away. A fly out for Yovan Gonzalez, and there's 2 away in the 5th. Prior to that injury, a 2014 midseason All-Star in Dayton, 2015 midseason All-Star in Daytona, pitched in the Arizona Fall League in 2015. Then last year being his first full season since 2016, pitched in the American Association with the Kansas City Monarchs. First one here to Burcham, misses down and away, and he was integral in their rotation, made 17 starts en route to them winning a league championship. 1-0, and this one's hit in the air, center field, and dropping in front of Stokes for a base hit. Burcham, his second hit of the night. He has 2 of Charleston's 4. That'll bring up second baseman Scott Kelly.
Second baseman number 2, Scott Kelly.
But he has been particularly great. And now his last 3 starts, of course, against Charleston 2 weeks ago, 6 shutout innings, just 2 hits, 6 Ks. Last Thursday, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run against Gastonia with 6 Ks. Fastball misses down and out. Good block by Nunez to keep it in front. 1 ball and no strikes to Kelly, who's 0 for 1, flying out to left. That was one that Melky was able to run down in foul territory. One-0. And this one misses down. Kicks away from Nunez, but he's able to pounce on it to his right. Burcham stays where he is at first. 2 balls and no strikes. Travieso now at 58 pitches. No action in the pen for Charleston, so Courtney Mack will continue in the bottom half of the 5th. 2-0 here. And tried to get it on the outside corner, but misses just below the knees, in fact. 3 balls and no strikes. (3-0). Kelly taking all the way, and it's a fastball across for a strike. Three balls and a strike. It's hit high in the air, shallow center. Stokes coming in, Reyes going out from short, and it's Stokes making the call, and he will put it away to end the inning. No runs, 1-2 out, hit is left stranded, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. York will look to add to their huge 15-1 lead.
As part of our innovative and bold 10-year plan, Delivering for America, the Postal Service is focused on building a more stable and empowered workforce and is aggressively hiring part-time flexible city carriers. The Postal Service notes that this is a career position with competitive wages, health care, and pension benefits and paid time off. Applications are being accepted online at usps.com/careers beginning June 16th and continuing until all positions are filled. Applicants must be 18 years of age and be able to pass drug screening and a criminal background investigation. Applicants must be able to work weekends and holidays. See the job posting for full details on duties, responsibilities, requirements, and benefits information. Job postings are updated frequently, so check back often for additional opportunities. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer, offering a fast-paced, rewarding work environment with competitive compensation packages, on-the-job training, and opportunities for advancement. The Postal Service generally receives no tax dollars for operating expenses and relies on the sale of postage, products, and services to fund its operations.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
We move into the bottom half of the fifth. York ahead 15-1 against Charleston as they look to even this series. 9 runs in the third, 6 in the fourth. Troy Stokes Jr. digs in to start the fifth. It'll be the bottom third of the Revs order, and Stokes swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Stokes a base hit in the fourth inning. Followed back-to-back homers from Nelly Rodriguez and Melky Mesa. Pitch to him here, and he hits it to right field. It'll sink and drop in front of the right fielder Heath, a base hit. Second of the night for Stokes. He's been aboard 3 times. And that is how the Revs get the fifth inning started. In the third inning, it was 9 runs on 7 hits and 3 Charleston errors. Elmer Reyes had the big swing in that inning, a 3-run homer, his 100th hit of the season. And then in the fourth inning, 6 runs on 8 hits, as John Nunez swings at the first pitch and taps it foul behind the plate. The big swings last inning, of course, being the back-to-back home runs, but John Nunez had an RBI double of his own. Switch hitter bats left, the 0-1, and he fouls it back again, this time all the way to the backstop. Jeffrey Perez to follow. As the 0-2 to Nunez is cut on and missed. Went change up that time, got him to swing over top of it. Second strikeout for Mack. One away in the fifth for Jeffrey Perez. Jeffrey Perez has extended his hit streak to 7 games. He had an RBI double in the fourth. As he takes up and away on the first one. He had been hitting 8th in this revamped York lineup, but moving down to the 9th spot sort of gives him the role of a second leadoff man. Of course, he started the year as the Revs leadoff man and has started there sporadically. 1-0 here, and he takes outside corner for a called strike. A backdoor slider that time. 1 ball, 1 strike, and he will rip it to the right side and through for a base hit. Stokes had to back out of the way of it. He'll hold it second as Heath fires it into the cut. Second hit of the game for Jeffrey Perez. A 1-out single. That'll put 2 on and 1 away for JC Encarnacion back at the top. So far tonight, 3 singles and 3 runs scored. 2 batted in as well. So the Revs now 17 hits as a team. Pitch here and a big cut and a miss. High sinker that time. Encarnacion swings through it. The Revs as a team, season high 22 That was here against Staten Island in June. 0-1. And it's tapped out in front of the plate. Mack will field from the mound. Long underhand flip, but it'll be in time to get Encarnacion. So 1-3 on that put out. But Stokes and Perez move up. It'll be 2 in scoring position for Elmer Reyes, who's 1 for 4, but that one hit being a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning. Seventh homer of the year. Brought his RBI total up to 49, and of course hit number 100. Fastball inside corner, called strike here. Oh, 1 to the Rev shortstop, as he will take high on this one, 1-1. Came into the day tied at 99 with Joseph Rosa of Gastonia. So far, Rosa has not joined him in the 100-hit club, so he is indeed the second to reach it. Rosa 0 for 4 tonight. 1-1, and that one misses down in the dirt. Kicks a bit away from Gonzalez, but not far enough for the runners to move. Of course, the big story tonight in Gastonia is what they're doing on the mound. Quentin Torres Costa has come into the game to try to continue their no-hit effort that's now through 7 1/3. 2-1, Reyes swings and hits it high, but foul to the left, out of play. Bernal went 5 for them with 2 strikeouts, although 5 walks. And then Laer went 2 innings of his own with 3 strikeouts, and now it's Quentin Torres Costa. 2-2, 2 away. Pitch to Reyes is hit high again, drifting towards the left side, and it'll get out of play. Take a high hop off the concourse area. This will be pitch number 35 for Mack. Other games, Staten Island has taken an 8-4 lead on the road in Long Island. They're in the bottom of the 6th. Another 2-2 on its way to Reyes, and he will ground it to second. Kelly will field the hop. He'll fire across in time, and that will end the inning. The Revs held scoreless on 2 hits, and they will strand 2. We go to the top of the 6th inning. It is still 15-1 York.
Bank is happy to sponsor the home of the York Revolution, People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, committed to helping their clients achieve their dreams and live confidently. That commitment continues at People's Bank Park with Revs games, concerts, events, youth sports, and much more. We're proud to partner of the York Revolution, and we look forward to seeing you at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Can't get enough of the Birds? Sports Radio 98.9 and 1350 WOYK has you covered. Join us all season on Mondays at 6 for the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by award-winning Orioles and National Baseball writer Dan Connolly from The Athletic Baltimore. Exclusive in-depth interviews, plus the latest insight and analysis on the Orioles every week. Talking baseball and the Birds every Monday at 6. The Baltimore Baseball Show on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
into the top of the 6th inning. Revs still ahead by a score of 15-1. 15 runs on 17 hits. Charleston, on the other hand, just 1 run on 4 hits and 5 errors. Nick Travieso beginning his 6th inning of work at 61 pitches, just 4 hits allowed so far, 2 strikeouts. And he faces the top of the order, starting with Anthony Seymour. Seymour a single and a fly out tonight. First one, and it gets up and away to the backstop. Nunez will chase it down. Of course, Seymour not running. Quentin Torres Costa went 1-2-3 with a strikeout in his inning, so 8 no-hit innings for Gastonia tonight against Lexington. Pitch to Seymour here, misses high, a fastball. Travieso continues to work from the stretch. Kicks and deals here, and this time gets the outside corner for a called strike on the fastball. Play straight away in the infield. 2-1 as this one misses outside. The Charleston side of the scorebook much cleaner than the York side. We'll say that much. Travieso has been rather spotless. Lone blemish, really, a solo home run to Scott Burcham in the 3rd. He goes inside here under the hands of Seymour, gets him to swing over top of it. That'll work the count full. This will be pitch number 67, the payoff to Seymour. And he'll hit her on the ground to second. Perez, a couple steps to his right, shuffles his feet and fires in time. Perez has been busy tonight. And there's one away in the 6th. Nick Heath, the right fielder, digs in now. He's 0 for 2, a pop out and a ground out. As on deck is now the pitcher's spot, of course, with Cruz leaving due to injury. Charleston was able to keep their DH through 5. First one to Heath is across for a strike. So, again, no action in the bullpen, so it will be Mack next inning. As a fastball misses off the plate away here, 1-1. Travieso kicks and deals, and this one misses just down. Heath got the hand started, but was able to hold him back. And Stokes in center field, shaded towards left center, so a lot of room in right center for Heath. Travieso now at 70 pitches. His 2-1 to Heath is up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. And York leads this one 15-1 as we get the 6th underway. 3-1, and it's fouled back. So that'll work it full to Heath. 9 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, 6 runs in the 4th. York is a team 17 hits, 5 short of their season high. Payoff pitch, and it's down and in near the feet, and Heath is aboard. A 1-out walk will bring up the pitcher's spot. And Heath is a guy that can fly, 16 stolen bases, but You would figure he's not running in a 14-run ball game. This will bring up Mack, the pitcher. Charleston did not have pitcher's BP today. He squares to bunt, and it's in there for a called strike. Trying to cut into this 15-1 lead. 0-1, not squaring this time, and he watches across for a strike, 0-2. On deck is Beltre. He grounded into a double play and struck out. The day is done for Alfredo Gonzalez. He had a single and a ground out. 0-2. And he watches a called strike 3. Third strikeout for Travieso. On 3 straight pitches, and that'll bring up Beltre. Travieso the wind and delivers, misses down. Now it's 77 pitches for 47 strikes. High set here. Pitch to Beltre, and he will rip it hard to the right side, but foul just outside of the first base bag. His last start, he went 103 pitches. That got him through 6 1/3. Trying to get through 6 here tonight. His season high being 104. That was a no decision early July against Long Island. Winds and delivers 1-1, and it's poked to the left side and through for a base hit. First hit of the game for Beltre. That puts 2 on with 2 away for Edwin Espinal. He is grounded out and flown out on his night so far. Pitch number 80 upcoming from the Revs right-hander. And it misses down and away to the backstop, and the runners will advance. Nunez tried the backhand, but could not get it. So 1 ball and no strikes, now runners in scoring position. Still plenty of ground for Charleston to make up. They trail at 15-1. Espinal, the big right-handed bat. 1-0. And he hits it high in the air to center field. It'll send Stokes back. Now he comes in on it, has a read, and he will put it away to end the inning. Nick Travieso, another scoreless inning. 1 hit, 2 left. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is still the Revs 15, Charleston 1.
Kids today, with Facebook, texting, TV, and video games, seems like fresh air and sunshine are things of the past. Remember playing catch, climbing trees, wholesome backyard fun? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care remembers, give them lush grass, healthy trees, the good old outdoors. American is baseball and apple pie. Kids have every reason to stay inside. Don't let your lawn be one of them. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, world-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
This is the Dan Patrick Show.
Just like to say that y'all rock, man.
Let's bring in Randy Johnson. Randy, what do you remember about that home run swing?
From what I recall, it was a majestic home run. I mean, McGuire-like. So I got one of them in the book, and that was enough. So just wanted to kind of know what it felt like and what I was giving up all those years. And so, yeah, pretty cool thing.
Dan Patrick.
Mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Spring is in the air, and Harvey's Rental can get you prepared for what's ahead. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or graduation coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Revs in control of this one. They lead it 15-1. 15 runs on 17 hits. Just 1 run on 5 hits for Charleston. Courtney Mack is still out there, the right-hander for the Dirty Birds, working in long relief as Luis Cruz had left this game after 2 1/3 due to a leg lower body injury. As his first pitch to pinch hitter Josue Herrera misses up and away. Herrera batting in Carlos Franco's spot, and we had not seen Herrera since early in the Gastonia series. Pitch here misses up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Overall on the year, a .244 hitter, 6 home runs, 34 driven in. Gavin Wayman in relief of Cruz was only able to go 2/3 of an inning. 10 hits, 12 runs, 7 earned. 2-0 here, and he swings and fouls it back. Aggressive hack with a hitter's count. Mack about to get his 3rd inning of work underway so far in 2 innings. 5 hits, 1 earned, and 2 strikeouts. It's Herrera and then Nash and Nelly Rodriguez this inning. Mack delivers, and Herrera swings and fouls it off to the left. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Herrera who had started the year as the primary DH, has found his way in and out of the lineup now, especially with the addition of Nash as he takes down and in to draw the count full. But trying to take advantage of the opportunities where he can find them. He's got a full count here. Trying to start this 6th inning. The pitch, and he takes high. Ball 4. The first walk surrendered by Mack in relief, and Herrera is on to start the 6th inning. Brings up Telvin Nash, who is still looking for his first hit tonight. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a pop-up. They play him in the overshift, and the first one is an off-speed pitch that drops in for a called strike. Kicks and deals, and Nash puts a drive into this one. Left center field, Seymour back on it, and he will run it down right in front of the LED boards. He fires it into second. Herrera retreats. A hard hit ball by Nash, but Seymour able to run it down. There's one away in the 6th for Nelly Rodriguez. He's been aboard all 4 times tonight. A walk, 2 singles, and a home run. 3 driven in. Herrera off of first. Max sets and delivers. And taking below the knees for ball 1, a slider that time. They again play him to pull in the infield. 3 on the left side. The pitch and a good swing, but he fouls it back. 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is Melky Mesa. Those two went back to back to lead off the 4th inning. Part of a 6th spot the Revs put up that inning. 1-1 here is down and in. Has to back the feet out of the way. Nelly, the home run was his 15th. The walk was his 76th of the season. And the 2-1 is inside. A fastball that time misses. 3-1. Mack walked Herrera to start the inning, then got Nash to fly out to center. 3-1 is the count here. Winds from the stretch and delivers. Goes off speed with a slider as Nelly swings over top of it to draw the count full. Mack at 48 pitches in relief. And the payoff is on the ground, left side, and Burcham will make an underhand flip to second for 1. The throw to first in time. 6-4-3 on the double play as Mack gets out of the inning. He works around a leadoff walk. The Revs scoreless in the 6th. And we'll go to the top of the 7th inning. They still hold a 15-1 lead.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesica Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable. Flying Feet. Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOF foam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet. Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Revs lead at 15-1 as we head to the 7th inning tonight. Nick Travieso going strong. Again, the Revs have had a handful of these games this year where the offense has been just about unstoppable, but the starting pitcher has been dominant, so you don't want to overlook how good he's been as Diego Goras leads off and takes a strike. Josue Herrera stays in to play third after the pinch hit walk. Get Franco off his feet for the rest of the night. The 0-1 and a swing and a bouncer toward the middle. Reyes coming toward the bag at second, gloves it. Plenty of time. He'll take his time and fire to first. A 1 down, another ground out for Travieso tonight. I mentioned last night that Miles Williams has in the past at least flirted with trying to be a two-way player. And he is warming in their bullpen now. Here's Yovan Gonzalez. First pitch from Travie. That's right there for a strike. And he's only at 84 pitches here as we play in the 7th. That ground out. The 8th ground ball that he's gotten tonight. Here's the 0-1 and a swing and a pop-up. Nash going back from first. Backs out into shallow right. And now walks back in toward the dirt and makes the grab. 2 down very quickly here in the 7th. Travieso with the 15-1 lead. 5 hits allowed, 1 walk, 3 Ks, including the 500th of his pro career, a milestone night for him. Earlier this year, Sanabia, who's a bit his senior, got his 1,000th career K. And here is Scott Burcham who takes a strike. Burcham has 2 of the 5 hits tonight, a home run and a single. But he's also got 2 of their 5 errors at third base. Pitch, it is swung on, line to left center, falling, and it's down for a base hit. He's 3 for 3. Travieso just puts his hand on his hip like, this guy's got my number tonight. Talvin Nash hugs him at first base, I think trying to get some of that heat from Burcham onto him. As, on the other side, Talvin's been the only one held without a hit for the Revs tonight, despite a deep drive last inning. That'll get Scott Kelly to the plate. He's flied out twice. Travieso fires. Fastball right there for a strike. Now approaching the 90 pitch mark. Nobody has moved a muscle in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 and a swing and a foul tip at the plate. Travieso's season high in innings 7, June 15th at Lexington. That was about as dominant as he's been, and there have been a handful of these now, including tonight. But that day, 7 shutout in an 11-0 win. Now ready, and the 0-2, and it is down and away. Now he's 1 strike, 1 out away from matching that tonight. That day was so impressive. It was his 2nd start back from injury, and it was like 130 degrees on the turf. He fires, breaking ball, fouled straight back, and bangs in and out of the upper deck. And 2 guys in the Planet Fitness Diamond deck, they both had their hands on it at the same time. Like, who do you give the catch to? Right in front of us. Travieso set and delivers, and a swing and a chopper toward the middle. Perez at second, gloves, and a short little flip to Reyes right there at the bag, ready for it. Inning-ending fielder's choice, and Nick Travieso, 7 dominant innings here tonight. It looks like that might be the end for him, and man, was he awesome. Travieso ties a season high, 7 innings tonight, gets a handshake from Mace. Absolutely brilliant. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 runner left. It's stretch time with York on top, 15-1.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Jenny Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance tool makers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs lead at 15-1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Miles Williams is in. And Malky leading off, ball away, gets to the backstop. They've changed catchers as well, as they now have Tyler Blum in behind the plate. Williams, who's played almost exclusively outfield in his career at times. He's kind of danced with the idea of being a two-way guy from what we've been told. He is on the mound tonight, saving the rest of the bullpen as best they can as he misses low and away. In between innings, they announced to the crowd Travieso's 500th K, waved to the fans. Here's the 2-0, and a swing and a bouncer foul over right into the bat boy's gut, as that kind of played him on his stool over on the third base side. Here's the 2-1, and a swing and a drive. Watch this one go way back in left center. It's on top of the carousel, and Melchizedek with his second home run of the night absolutely crushed it. 16-1 on his third extra base hit and second long ball of the night, and he's moved past Andres Perez for number 2 on the Revs all-time home run list with number 67. He has tied him and moved past him tonight. His 8th and 9th this year, numbers 66 and 67 in his Revs career. And the Revs have hit their 4th home run as a team. That thing was demolished. Here is Troy Stokes Jr., who has to duck down of a ball up near his helmet. Pitch to Troy, that's down and away. Malky 380 feet, 107.4 off the bat. Pitch to him, or to Stokes rather, that's down in the dirt. Now everybody has had a roll tonight. A lot of huge games. Stokes 2 for 2 with a sac fly and a walk. Now the pitch to him, it is right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Pitch, it's a little high and Stokes walks. So he's on for the 4th time tonight, continuing a perfect night at the plate. Revs with 11 multi-home run games this year as far as individuals. And that's the 3rd that they've enjoyed in the last 5 games. Nelly Friday, Talvin Sunday, Melky tonight. Here's John Nunez, who's 1 for 3, RBI double, walk, 2 runs. And the pitch from Williams is high and away. Now the 1-0, and a swing and a liner smacked foul down the right field side toward the bullpen. That made Shane, our bullpen catcher, get up out of his squat. Nunez cracked his bat. It's Roniel Rowdies who's up in the bullpen, and we mentioned Sunday how Talvin had tied Chris Nowak for the Revs' all-time record in multi-home run games with 7. Well, Melky just notched his 6th. Breaking out of a tie as Nunez backs away, pitch in tight. So now it's Nowak with 7 of those, Nash with 7, Melky with 6. And then you've got Franco tied with Chad Tracy and Isaias Tejeda with 5 as Nunez swings, drives one high and deep to left and gone! John Nunez, his first Revolution home run, a towering opposite field shot out toward the light tower. Over the far end of the arch nemesis, 18-1. As Nunez cracks the Revs' 5th of the night. And he's had a breakout game tonight. RBI double, 2-run homer. And his first Revolution home run, a towering opposite field drive that disappears behind the big wall. 18-1. Here's Jeffrey Perez, who cracks one to deep right field. Line drive, home run! Right under the tents and out of sight. And Jeffrey Perez with his 6th of the season. And 3 of the 4 hitters this inning have gone yard. It is 19-1 on the Revs' 6th home run of the game. Unbelievable. This has been some show tonight. And the Revs with 6 of them as a team. That is 1 off their franchise record. Here's Encarnacion, who takes high. And still no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch to JC, swings and grounds a foul, third base side. Down near the end of their dugout. Oh, 1 to JC. He swings and blisters one foul down into the corner and left. A little bit early on it. Revs have tied a season high for runs in a game. 3rd time. Last did it June 25th against Staten Island. Previous time was the opening road trip in Lexington. Six home runs, their most since 2019, as JC swings and bounces one to third. Coming off the line is Burcham, and he tosses high, and it pulls Espinal off the bag. And Encarnacion safe at first. And another Charleston error, Burcham's third of the night, and their team's sixth. This is out of hand. He was guarding the line. He came to his left and just kind of got lazy with the throw and lollipopped it. And this is bonkers right now. Here's Elmer Reyes, who takes a little bit high. So the 6 home runs, the record is 7, which the Revs had in a game in Lancaster in 2010. 1-0, swing, and he pulls a ground foul off the dugout fence. It's the third time they've had 6 in a game, and all have been at home. They did it twice in 2019. 1-1, swinging a little tip foul, rolling up the third base side. It hits the edge of the grass and started to come back fair, but Reyes is walking that off. That might have hit his foot on the way down, as he takes a moment away from home plate. I think that might have been foul right away. He's 1 for 5 tonight. The one was a 3-run homer in the third, his 100th hit of the season. Pitch, that bounces up there, picked by Blum, the new catcher. By the way, Revs also have gone back-to-back twice tonight. Pitch to Elmer, he swings, skies a foul, out of play, right field side. And the most recent was Jeffrey. That one off the bat was, well, hang on. Here's a mile-high pop-up straight behind the plate. Blum is back toward the backstop and does have room. Makes the play for the first out of the inning as Elmer takes an angry swipe at his bat. I thought he could have done more with that, but Perez 106.1 off the bat. It was a laser. 340 feet. Thing was gone in an instant. Here's Josue Herrera. He swings, hits one high in the air to deep center field, but Seymour's got a beat on this, fades his way over into left center, and makes the grab deep for out number 2. Revs a 19-1 lead here in the 7th. And they've done it in 3 innings, 9 in the 3rd, 6 in the 4th, 4 here in the 7th. Here's Talbin, who lays off low and outside. And he's trying to get involved. He does have a walk and a run. He's otherwise 0 for 4. Pitch from Williams. It's up and in. They overshift Nash again. Runner at first, 2 outs. Pitch to Nash, swings and rips one and just foul. Burcham at third, laid out, couldn't reach it. He took aim at the line, came close. Did hit one deep that was caught in his last at bat. Now the 2-1 almost hit Nash, who jumps back. That just missed his ribs. Oh, maybe not. Might have gotten a piece of the jersey as Steve Hart put his hands up and said dead ball, and Nash will make his way to first. He wanted to hit, but pitch grazed his uniform, and it's a hit by pitch. And that'll put first and second on for Nelly. The Revs have batted around again. 9th hitter of the inning. Nelly 3 for 4 tonight with 3 different run-scoring hits, 3 RBIs. He's got 2 RBI singles and a solo home run, the 40th home run of his Revs career. As he backs out, that gets him into a tie for 10th, into the top 10. First pitch this time, it's down low. Tying Paniagua for number 10 on the list. And Nelly now, the last 5 games, 10 for 20 with 11 driven in, 4 homers as he takes down low, 2-0. Fires and a swing and a bouncer foul down the third base side. This is Williams' first pitching appearance this season. Now deals, and it is high for ball 3. The Revs have forced another marathon inning for a Charleston pitcher. This is the 33rd pitch for Williams coming up. Here it is. Oh, nailed Nelly. But he doesn't hardly react to it at all. Glanced off his front arm and then got a piece of the catcher. A back-to-back hit by pitches. And all the hitters know that Dirty Birds are struggling to get to the end of this game. No intent there. And that loads him up for Melky, who started the inning with a home run. And first pitch, he swings, hits this one to deep right center. Seymour heading over and onto the track. He's got room in front of the LED lights in right center. Melky made a bid. He is one of 3 in Revs history to hit 3 home runs in a game. He made a bid at it, and that does end the 7th. But the Revs score 4 more on 3 more hits. All were home runs. 1 error. They do leave them loaded. We go to the 8th here tonight. It's York 19, Charleston 1.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change,
growth, any kind of growth. It could be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Well, this has been something tonight, and Rowdies is in the game. First pitch swinging. Seymour squibs one to third, and Herrera charging, fired on the run, but Talbot Nash couldn't hang on to it. And a delayed safe call at first base. Nash on the stretch, just had it slip out of the glove, I think, as Herrera nearly swept in and made a fine charging play. Now Rowdies is in. Seymour went after his first pitch, and Raniel is the one to replace Travieso, who was dominant tonight. Here is Nick Heath, 0 for 2 with a walk. He swings, rips one to second. Jeffrey to his left, picks it, fires back to second. Reyes spins, and his throw to first is just a hair tardy. And Nash coming off the bag, trying to stretch up the line for that one. They do get the lead runner. Here is Miles Williams, who pitched last inning. I think we know who's pitching this inning, as Rowdies fires down low. Another position player from what we hear. Williams was their DH last night. He swings here, tips a foul back. He's hitting 152. 3 home runs for the year, 10 RBIs. On the play to start the inning was an error. First of the night on York. Here's a bouncing ball to short. Reyes charges, whips it to second. Jeffrey the turn, double play. 6-4-3, and Rowdies with a very quick 8th inning despite the leadoff error. Gets a force and a double play to retire the side. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th here tonight. Revs are slaughtering the Dirty Birds. It's 19-1.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions, including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Well, it is Anthony Seymour who started the game in center. He's next in to pitch. Heath goes from right to center. Williams heads out to play right. And one last trip to the plate for the Revs offense tonight. 19-1 leading it. Last time they scored 20 was June 3rd of last year at Gastonia, a 20-5 win. And Jake, Gastonia did not give up 20 runs tonight. What's the latest from Carolina?
Well, we have our first no-hitter in the Atlantic League this year, as it was a 4-pitcher combined no-hitter. Rogelio Bernal went 5 innings to start, although he did walk 5. Lair followed him with 2 innings of 3 Ks. Quinton Torres Costa, 1, 2, 3 in the 8th, and Sam Bordner, 1, 2, 3 in the 9th, although we had to wait a while because they ended up putting 6 more up in the 8th inning. So, the first of the league this year, and we've seen some tight bids.
By the way, Seymour's throwing ephuses. He gets a strike over to make it 2-1. Stokes has had a perfect night. 2 singles, 2 walks, sac fly. There's a ball outside that gets away. We owe you Travieso's line, as time is asked for. The bat boy was still retrieving that one. These position players, they're in tune with pace of play. As he misses high on Stokes, he walks. Travieso tonight went 7, allowed 6 hits, 1 run. He walked 1, struck out 3. Lowered his ERA to 4.15. And of his 92 pitches tonight, 60 were strikes. Stokes walks for the 3rd time. And here's John Nunez, who's going to bat from the right and takes a huge swing. Almost spun himself in circles trying to kill that lob up there. That had everybody laughing. The 0-1, and now he threw a hard one and missed down and away. And he's batting from the right. He's more comfortable, I guess, from this side of the plate. He has hit better from this side, even though he homered from the left last inning. Pitch bounces up there. Nunez tonight, 2 for 4. RBI double, 2-run homer, 3 runs scored. He's also walked. Revs have 20 hits, 7 walks. Here's a lob, and it's a little high. Seymour wanted it. He seems to be having fun and making the most of this. Here's a ground ball to second. Kelly flips to short, and Goris across to first for the double play. 2 down. Gets his first 2 outs on 1 pitch. He'll remember that forever.
What a crazy day we have seen here from when we first got to the ballpark. We had pitchers hitting bombs today in BP, and now back-to-back position players pitching in this one. There's been something for everybody tonight.
This is nuts. I still feel like I'm missing something.
Oh, my book is a mess, I can tell you that much.
Here's Jeffrey Perez, and he watches a strike. Does that say 86?
I really don't know. I have a hard time reading this board nowadays. Maybe I should get my eyes checked.
That's what is inside as Jeffrey jumps out of the way. Oh, that was almost 90. That was 89.8. Perez, a big night. 3 for 5, RBI double, solo homer, 3 runs, a steal, triple from the cycle. And Seymour looked like he was going to throw 90 and plopped it up there at 42, and it missed in the dirt. He is enjoying every bit of this. It's the 2-1, went back hard and missed inside at 87. Made Perez dance. I bet they know each other from their Marlins days. And a lob misses high, and Perez will take his base. So he is on for the 4th time tonight. Now we go to the top, and JC. First one, it's a lob, and he swings hard and grounds it to short. Right to Goris, who fires to second for the inning-ending force. And that will do it for the Revs offense tonight. They might have gone to the upside down in this one. No runs, no hits, and one left. And we're going to the 9th with York on top, 19-1.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickeys.com.
Remember rushing to the newspaper in the morning to read all about that Revs game from the night before? Was it? Yeah, that was a long time ago. We barely remember that too. Sports Radio 1350 is your home for local sports, and we're taking care of that news void in your life. Get your York Revolution game articles delivered right to your inbox every morning, courtesy of WOYK. Simply log on to YorkRevolution.com and click to sign up to receive daily game recaps right to your inbox. Keep up to date every day as the York Revolution go for another Atlantic League title. We're your source for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Head of the 9th, Rowdies is still in and fires a strike on Angel Garced. He leads it off. He came in for Beltre, the first position player subbed in back in the 6th. Came in to play left. It's his first at bat. Pitch is swung on and missed. Heater at 90. Revs lead at 19-1. Here in the 9th inning. On the 0-2, and is swinging a little trickler foul to the left of home. Big sweeping curve that Garced just got a piece on. It's the 3rd time this year the Revs have scored 19. And in the previous 2, they won it 19-1. The upside down is better than we even knew. Pitch is just outside. 1-2 on Garced. They had a 19-1 win in Lexington April 28th behind Sanabia, and demolished Staten Island behind Jorge in June. Here's a bouncer foul, third base side. Revs 19 runs, 20 hits, 6 homers, 1 error. Charleston 1 run, 6 hits, 6 errors. Rowdy's set and fires, and a swing and a pop foul back. The Revs will have a chance to even their record on this homestand if they can win tomorrow. Jorge Martinez will start that one. Alec Casina will make his debut for Charleston. Pitch. It's a slider away. They appeal it. He did not go. If they can get that one tomorrow, there'd be back-to-back series wins. Trying to build a little momentum. Go to Gastonia this weekend, then back home next week. Pitch is swung on and missed. High fastball from Rowdies, and there's one away here in the 9th. They make the announcement that Melky's moved into number 2 in Revs history in home runs. He waves and tips his cap. Moved ahead of Dre tonight. Here's Edwin Espinal, who took like a 3/4 swing and tipped a foul back. And the funny thing is, Melky knows Dre really well. Both have roots in New York City, but both in the Yankees system. Melky's got family up there, but both were in the Yankees organization. Here's a shot to short. Elmer picks it on a short hop to his left and casts it across to first for out number 2. And the Revs an out away from matching their most lopsided win of the year. Diego Goris, the last obstacle. Oh for 3 tonight, 2 ground outs, a strikeout in between. Now Rowdies fires and misses down low. There's the 1-0, swing and a miss. That one looked like it had some sink down and in. Honestly, it's been as sloppy of a game by an opponent as you could remember. As Rowdies misses high, and it's been as one-sided as could be tonight. Revs were down 1-0 in the 3rd inning. And then went off, and the Charleston wheels came off, all the defensive mistakes as well. Pitch is beaten foul against Goris's foot. But they, at the same time, they gave the Revs very little tonight. The Revs just tore the cover off the ball. 20 hits, 6 home runs. Tied for the 2nd most in a game in team history. Rowdies, that glove arm cocked in front as he stares in. Now time called by the hitter. Looking to wrap it up here. He's ready. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Ball game over. The Revs blow out the Dirty Birds tonight. It's their 3rd 19-1 victory this season. And a night chock full of Revs history here at People's Bank Park. A 19-1 final. A huge night for the offense and another dominant effort from Nick Travieso. They put it all together here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen all this history in one night in quite a while. Travieso, huge milestone. Congratulations to him on 500 Ks. Melky, 2nd all-time in home runs. And, man, you want to talk about a night where everything clicks after a night last night where everything seemed to have gone wrong when it could. This is huge for the team to bounce back, and 20 hits as well is 2 shy of their season high. I mean, you really can't say enough about the effort tonight all around.
It is a crazy game, and what a difference tonight makes. Charleston had won 6 straight coming in. A lot of 6s tonight. That streak ends. They made 6 errors. Revs hit 6 homers. And York now 8-11 in the 2nd half. Charleston falls to 10-10. We'll let you know what it means standings-wise as we get to the post game and run through all the scores, but a dominant blowout by the Revs tonight as they just stomped the Dirty Birds from that third inning on and win it going away by a final score of 19-1. We will recap all of it for you coming up. Post-game show follows next.
Online school might seem like a thing of the present, but Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School has been perfecting it for 22 years. PA Virtual Charter School is a successful, tuition-free, and flexible cyber school that offers the experience of clubs, outings, and more. All of their teachers are experienced and PA certified. And last year, our graduates earned over $1 million in scholarships for higher ed. Learn more at pavirtual.com. That's pavirtual.com. The education you want with the virtual experts you deserve. PA Virtual Charter School.
Allow the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York to be the host of your next event. We are conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown York and popular area attractions. The 4 Points by Sheraton York offers up to 3,115 square feet of multifunctional space, including a beautiful outdoor patio to suit the needs of your next meeting or event. All of our meeting and event spaces come with fast and free Wi-Fi. State-of-the-art AV services are available upon request. Our chef features an array of food and beverage items for you to choose from. Discounted room blocks are available for your out-of-town guests. Our seasoned event professionals will lead you from start to finish to ensure your guests have an outstanding experience. Please call the 4 Points by Sheraton York at 717-846-4940 for your next business function or personal event.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Revs win it tonight in very one-sided fashion. 19-1 is the final score here at Peoples Bank Park. Daryl Henry, Jake Ness back with you as we welcome you to the postgame, brought to you in part by Brewery Products and their Decide to Ride campaign. You can sign the pledge online at decidetoride.com. Get home safely every time, even when you win by 18 runs. We do have a tuner-inner tonight watching on YouTube. Sandy De Leon, who's away for a few days. He's in St. Thomas for his brother's wedding and sipping some pina coladas tonight, watching the game and watching his boys do some work here tonight, winning at 19-1. Revs go to 8-11 in the second half. Overall, 39-46. Charleston has their 6-game winning streak come to an end. They fall to 10-10. in the second half, and overall 36-50. And we recap things here tonight. Game was scoreless until the third inning when Scott Burcham led things off with a home run off the top of the fence in left center that caromed off the top and out. And that gave Charleston a 1-0 lead, but they did not score the rest of the night. And that was the only blemish on Nick Travieso's line tonight. A dominant 7-inning effort, and meanwhile the offense absolutely went off, beginning in the bottom of the third inning, scoring 9 times. JC Encarnacion started things innocently enough with a single up the middle, then with 1 out, Carlos Franco poked an infield hit on the left side of the infield, and a disaster struck defensively for Charleston on that play. Burcham laid out to make the stop, but then flipped high at second. That was 1 error, and Scott Kelly threw it away at third. That was another error. Encarnacion scored. Revs tied it, and the next hitter, Talvin Nash, he fouled off the first pitch, and after that pitch, you notice Charleston starter Luis Cruz coming up lame, something with his lower body, tried to throw a warm-up pitch or two, had to leave, so they went to their bullpen and brought in Gavin Wayman, who's done a pretty good job for them, but tonight charged with 12 runs, 7 earned on 10 hits in 2/3 of an inning. He walked Nash, then Nelly an RBI single, Melky an RBI double, Stokes a sac fly. There was a walk, which preceded an error that brought home another run. Encarnacion drove in a run with an infield hit. Elmer Reyes, a 3-run homer to left for his 100th hit this season, and the first of the 6 home runs for the Revs tonight, and a 9-run third inning had them turning this one into a laugher early. And then 6 more in the 4th, and it started with Nelly parking an opposite field home run to right center. That was his 4th in the last 5 games, and the 40th of his Revs career, moving into a tie for 10th all-time. Melky followed, going back-to-back as he hit his first of 2 on the night. Later in the inning, after a Stokes single, Nunez an RBI double plating Troy. Jeffrey Perez, an RBI bloop double. Encarnacion driving in another run on a base hit. And later in the inning, Nelly with another RBI on a base hit to left. And the Revs with 6 more in the 4th on 8 hits. After they had 9 runs on 7 hits the previous inning. At that point, they led 15-1 at the end of 4. Travieso just continued to do his thing, and a milestone night for him, 500th career strikeout. And after finishing 7, he came off, waved to the crowd, blew kisses into the stands. I know his wife and young daughter were here tonight, and got a handshake and a hug from Mace. 7 dominant innings, 6 hits, 1 run as he picks up his 5th win this season. And one last big inning for the offense in the bottom of the 7th. Melky hammering one out to left center, 2nd home run tonight, and after tying Andres Perez for number 2 on the all-time list on the home run that he hit back in the 4th inning, he surpassed him on the one that he hit in the 7th inning, number 67 of his Revs career. Nunez hit the first of his Revs career, opposite field 2-run drive to left. And then Jeffrey Perez on the very next pitch, cranking a line shot out under the tents in right for his 6th home run this season. And the Revs' 6th of the night provided the final. And again, the Revs' 6 home runs, 1 shy of a franchise record. It does tie the single-game People's Bank Park record for the Revs, who had 6 home runs in a game twice in 2019. This is the first time they've done it since. And then to cap it off, Roniel Rowdies with 2 good innings in relief. The only base runner reaching on an error. He got 3 ground balls, including a double play, and 2 strikeouts to finish this one off as the Revs win it 19-1. Your Shipley Energy power play of the game tonight. I don't know how we choose. I guess we'll go Melky's 2nd home run, which moved him into number 2, and also Elmer Reyes' 3-run homer in the 3rd, which made it 9-1 and was his 100th hit of the season. Pretty cool way to do that. And your Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group player of the game tonight, I don't know, Polo, the hitting coach, Travieso as well. It was a total team effort tonight, and sheer dominance from the bottom of the 3rd inning on as the Revs enjoy their most lopsided win of the year for the 3rd time. 3rd time they've won a game by a 19-1 final here this season. We'll take one final post-game break, check the scores from elsewhere, and get you set for the final game of the homestand tomorrow night as the Revs try to make it another series win. We'll set you up for that when we come back.